Yo, Shalom, Kwame Ashala.
So Kwame Ashala.
Yahweh Hashem Yahshua Barak Atham. Shalom, welcome to Sabbath class. As usual, every Friday, same place, same time. Kicking doctrine, uplifting the brotherhood, and building up the nation in the spirit.
That's right.
All right. This work takes a lot out of you. You have to find a way to stay in the spirit so that you can give your energy to the nation, because the nation needs that energy. Khan. All right. It's very taxing to do the work of an evangelist in this Babylonian society, but you got to find a way to keep your energy up, whether it's eating the right foods, getting enough sleep, working out, but you also have to work out your spiritual mind. So with this Friday class series that I've been doing, I've always been trying to uplift and build your spiritual mind. These lessons have been dedicated and designed to uplift and build your spiritual mind. Okay. What we got today is called conflict resolution for Israelites. All right. I've taught lessons how to forgive, how to accept correction, practical lessons. Okay. Extra credit for the Most High, practical lessons. Most recently, we did an educational lesson. It was the curse of Jeconiah and the explanation for that. All right. That's you can catch that about 2 weeks ago. I think last week we didn't have water in Clayton County, so I couldn't do the lesson from my home. I had to go to another location to do the lesson and ended up just doing a Q&A. All right. But it's very, very important to move and understand in the spirit that we serve a mighty power, and a hypocrite shall not stand before him. That's right. That's so right. When it comes to conflict resolution, you have to make sure you're always on the right side. When it comes to a body or a family, or when it comes to being a part of Israel as a nation, you must have the skill of conflict resolution. You cannot apply the tactics, techniques, and choices you would make in the world to what you would do in this truth. You can't do that. If you even dream of trying that, you're at opposition with the Most High, and all of your efforts are going to be confounded. That's the purpose of this lesson tonight. We're going to get into it. We're going to get the essential scriptures to prepare you and help you in your walk along the way. All right. Also, shalom to everybody who wants to advertise on the channel. I got your emails. I've been swamped with a lot of things going on, so I haven't been able to respond to you like that, but I got your emails. All right. We're going to start after we create an advertisement for you. We're going to start promoting your businesses on our channel. So thank you for believing in Sons of Thunder and sharing your viewership with us. To the sisters that want to be a part of the Pillar of Rest, that have permission from their husbands, and the sisters that are single that have applied, I'm getting to your emails now. The course is being created. It's going to be a Patreon course. It's going to be a lot involved. Also, our natural Patreon channel, we're going to have a Google Drive repository full of books and PDFs for you to download. This is something from our personal library and all the other brothers that we're going to add to that. Also, we're going to have much more interactive content coming to you. But brothers have to recycle and make maneuvers to get that done. All right. Especially as the year turns over and work becomes more extensive, right? We got to do our personal life, and then we got to transfer over to our spiritual life and make it all match up. It's a lot of work, right? But it's I take joy in my work, pleasure in my work. Okay. Right. Yeah. As so do the brothers that surround me in love. All right. So now let me get to the salutes. Shalom, Jazz G, John Allen, Yediah Israel, Trey Lindsay, Said Israel Abaya, Tribe of Simeon, Ram Gadol, Gabarium, Shalom, King VJ, Tony Rebels, Beverly Pleasure, Sister Labarakaya, Kadar Aharon, James Yasharala, Warrior Maya Ka'ala, Boaz, Ashar Shabbat, Big Mai, Tawada for the donation, King. Thank you for supporting the ministry. Holy Shalom, Kahari Ben Lawyer, he's right here, white typing. Jezreel 12, Kira Janelle, Taz Yah, SOT Theophilus, Sister Natizah. Shalom, Sister Natizah got us a whole bunch of hand warmers for camp. Had us lovely out there with Sakari. All right, now we just did Unity Camp with Sakari, Gorilla Hebrew, Hassad. All right, Brother Darak is not here, but he was teaching that day. And they said that YouTube hated on the video.
Yeah, they took it down.
So I'm watching the video carefully and vetting the content, making sure that I bleep. There's not much to bleep, but it's just I'm putting myself inside the mind of the censors, like what they might try to hate on, because it's detrimental to this truth, these channels that we have. And the brothers from Sakari said that they got a strike on their channel from the teaching that came out. Brothers was going hard at the what was it, the Cotton Bowl? What was it?
Peach Bowl.
The Chick-fil-A Peach Bowl. You know, it was a mighty camp. I can't wait for y'all to see that. Shalom, Soldier Kowal, Richard Chase, Marcus G, the water for the donation, King, and your support of the ministry. Shalom, King. Benjamin, Sister SOT Amariah, Yara All, Captain Yara All, SOT Soldier BCG, Natalie Yamas, Joanne Gilchrist, Feed Me Righteously, Khan, Clayton G, Al Ra'ah, Kazak, Ronald Elam. I think I got Shakur, Soldier Shakur, Captain Malachi, he's right here. Why you typing? Rachel, I know I'm messing with you, man. Galagado, Hebrew Daughter, Soldier Yabal out in Alabama, Shalom King. SOT Uriah, Shalom King. And Manos Lot, I Am Too Busy. And SOT Frank Santiago, Shalom, the early brothers on the call, early brothers and sisters on the class. I think we've been live for like 5 minutes. All right. So once again, we're going to get to the Pillars of Rest courses for the women. For everybody that's interested in prospecting with SOT, y'all brothers should have submitted y'all information. We're going to respond to you at least no later than tomorrow afternoon and get you guys acquainted. And last minute, brothers, unfortunately, I don't think you'll have time to interview before these brothers begin, but you'll always be welcome in the next phase. And if it is your desire to labor with us, you will be patient until then. All right. Shalom Azaniah. So what we're talking about tonight is conflict resolution for Israelites.
Right.
Not conflict resolution for Black people. Not conflict resolution for Hispanics and natives.
Right.
Conflict resolution for Israelites.
Right.
Okay. Why? Because it's a slippery slope and it's salvatory. That's why this is important, right? Very salvatory. I teach this to the brothers. When somebody does something wicked to you or play with you, they put you in a salvation situation because, and I'm talking about somebody that's purposely doing this. People make mistakes. We're going to learn this tonight. But somebody that's being wicked to you, Shalom, Sister Rondi, Lit Earl. Somebody that's being wicked to you, purposely playing with you or bringing evil upon your name willingly, they place you in a salvatory situation because a lot of the times the people that's doing that to you was very close to you and was right near you, and there are people that you helped and loved and would have did a lot for. Yeah. Those the natural enemy or the person that you don't know, it's less taxing because you don't give a damn. Niggas, right? But when it's somebody close to you, it's very taxing and it stirs up emotions of anger and rage, right? But now you're in offense territory because you must forgive this person if you want your Father in heaven to forgive you. So now here it is. You didn't do nothing. You was showing this person love. If they needed you, you was always there. And now they violating, right? So now you mad. So now the hell with this nigga. I can't believe this. Now, I got you. You try to play me? Well, you think I only play defense? I play offense too. Right? And I'm gonna be worse demon than you. Watch, right? Now you're out of the spirit and you're not aligned. I was teaching this earlier on Clubhouse. You have to be in alignment with the spirit. Okay? The alignment is off if you're not moving in the spirit of Christ and according to the law. A car that's out of alignment is gonna pull. The Bible says, let me not turn to the left hand or to the right hand. Right. But if you're out of alignment, what you going to do? You're going to go to the left hand or the right hand. Right. Now, this person being a jackass, right? That's them. But they're going to get dealt with. But while you're in your revenge spirit and your I'm going to get you back spirit, or let me double the evil worse than you did, I'll return evil for evil spirit. You are now in a salvatory problem because the Most High going to deal with them. No one escapes, right? Every idle word coming to their judgment. and the Most High is faithful to defend those who love him. But then you became a transgressor in the meantime because you wasn't willing to patiently wait on Yahweh Ba'Shem Mashiach Yahushua, right? So what I tell the brothers in the school is, and a lot of times the brothers tell me, "Oh, you too nice, you know, couldn't be me." They hit me with the "couldn't be me," bro. They said what? Nah, you gonna let that slide? Like I literally teach that, right?
Right.
So Satan is right there, and Satan is funny. He's got a sense of humor because he's like, "Oh, you missed to teach forgiveness to the nation, man. Oh yeah, I'm gonna test you, and I'm gonna make a fool out of you because you don't believe what you teach, right?" And then wicked brothers knowing that about you and having that understanding of, well, yeah, there's limits to Yahweh, or there's limits to Malachi, or there's limits to Kahari, or people in the world, there's limits to Joel, right? They cross the line, right? To draw you out of the spirit and what? Out of alignment.
That's right.
Right?
That's right.
So you must think clearly to navigate, because there's work that has to be done, but also you have to make sure you're always in good standing with the Most High. Some people will justify themselves and say, well, the Most High gonna sort it out. He gonna deal with me. I would never say that to Yahweh. That's a novice statement. The Lord gonna deal with me. No, I don't want the Most High to deal with me.
No,
The only way I want the Most High to deal with me is in blessing.
Right.
Yo, I wore this 12 Lily shirt too many times, Yaquab. Look at my neck. Give me another one, yo. Look at my neck, bro. Got me looking like a pool putt, man. I love this shirt. I love this. I almost wear it like every Sabbath. But, all right, so look, because it's the Lord's favorite flower. So what we're gonna do is try to give you the spiritual tools, and it don't got to take all night, and it doesn't have to be passive aggressive, none of that. It could just be honest, man. You could just teach the scriptures, you know, people can enjoy. So let the spirit fall on who it falls on, right? So the first scripture I want to talk about is, you are a light unto the world as an Israelite. So when you're in a conflict with another brother or sister, it's not just your problem. It may seem like you alone in this fight. It may seem like my beef is personal and I'll just handle it how I handle it, right? But what's really happening is people are watching to see how you react, how you conduct, how you handle yourself, okay?
True.
Very, very important, okay? Because you are a light unto the world. People are watching you on how to be. You could turn people away from the truth by handling a conflict wrong as a brother in the truth.
Right.
Understand what I'm saying?
Right.
Everybody with me so far? Yo, can y'all hear me on the call?
Let's lock it. So even if you be in the right, depending on how you handle that, you can offend other people who are witness to it.
Yes, because you can offend the little ones.
Right.
We spoke on that at camp. Literally the same thing.
Yes, because you're trying to come out of the world, and then the first time people in the truth have a disagreement and they act like black Negroes, like, I thought I was getting away from this, but look, it's more the same here. Or in the world, these people hold grudges and do negative things. Like, you can't even make a misstep or a mistake. You got to be perfect to make these people happy. If no one is trying to understand, I'm displeased, so F you, right? But when you come into the truth, it's like, damn, y'all act the same way. Plus, it's more work to be in this. No, this is just another gang culture. Y'all are cool anyway. And very, very few people want to take responsibility for that. When we be on Clubhouse, I'll be looking at it like, I kind of want to moderate and keep the peace. I do debate, but it's like, a lot of times I just want to have a conversation, like, and then people will give compliments. They're like, oh, you know, brother, you cool. I could talk to you. But they only giving that compliment to spite the other brothers.
Right.
So now, look, see, Satan. So now it's like you can't even accept that compliment, right? Without making it an offense.
Right.
And that's how underhanded the devil is, and how carefully he tries to destroy using disputes amongst brothers and sisters. So step one is to remember, that's right, Sakur, Khan. That's right. Step one, I see you, Jazz G. Step one is to remember that you are the light of the world. Read that scripture.
God, this is the book of Matthew, chapter 5, and verse 14. Ye are the light of the world. A city that is set on a hill cannot be hid.
You are the light of the world. That means you can't be hid.
Right.
Everybody's looking. How you going to deal with this? You see that? That's a lot of responsibility, because what's going to make you feel better, or that instant dopamine rush, or the instant gratification that's gonna make you feel better. Hey, we got no shares in the clubhouse room. Get these people in here, man.
I told them to share, man.
Y'all got to share this lesson, man, because Israel need this lesson. All right, you need this. You get an instant dopamine rush from getting that get back. Right. But you're gonna offend so many. You got more? Read.
Neither do men light a candle and put it under a bushel,
Come on.
but on a candlestick, and it giveth light unto all that are in the house.
Read.
Let your light so shine before men that they may see your good works.
That's what they're looking for. This is what Israel will forget in a heartbeat, for clout, for spite, for revenge, for just being weak to the wiles of the devil, and not being able to see when they're being used by Satan, because they're so headstrong in their own way. Right? Yeah. Like me, it's very hard to be a leader of the camp, right? Check this out. As camp leader, you got to be a mighty man in spirit. You got to be a good teacher. You got to know what you're talking about. You got to stand your ground. You have to lead men. You have to be masculine. You have to be patient. You have to be disciplined. And you also have to encourage and motivate, right? Now, a brother that got all of these qualities is going to speak, act, walk, and talk a certain way, right? And then on the outside world, they're going to say, oh, this guy's arrogant, man. Look at him. This guy's proud, man. Now, take that person that's making those claims and put them in the seat, and then see. Right? It's hard. It's hard. And very few people understand that, right? Because when something doesn't get accomplished, it's on me. When God forbid, a wrong doctrine is taught, oh man, y'all, what you doing? You going off. Someone gets hurt at camp, it's on me. Brothers just haul off and stomp out a NPC at camp talking greasy, right? Because he crossed the line. That brother got a damn sling on his arm and an eye patch the next camp, and he's interviewing with and who oh, look at these thugs. And then who is it? It's on the brothers in authority, right? So look at how you have no room to even be a human being, right? Very few understand. So that's why being a light to the world is important. You have to show people how to be. So when you have a disagreement or issue with somebody, you have to set an example right then and there. This is how you handle a conflict when you disagree or when you're upset with someone, right? That's the job of an Israelite. Go ahead. What you got to say? You want to say something? All right. Now, give me Luke 22 and 24. Because as it comes with leadership and the conversation I just brought you about the position that a person in authority is in and how it looks to the world, this is going to cause dispute amongst men. Men have testosterone and they have a fight in them, a vigor. All right. All you brothers are leaders that are with me. Whether you're a soldier or a captain, you're a leader. All right. The only rule we have in the camp is you got to hang around for a year and be voted to a captain before you can teach on your own. Right. That's the only privilege you denied as a soldier, is to just go have camp. Right. I'm just going to pop out and teach. The reason being is we want to make sure you have a history of good works. A lot of brothers can't wait, man. All right. The captain's got to deal with me. They got to deal with, I got an idea, but I got to run it through y'all all. Right? That's leadership, right? I say this all the time. Malachi can vouch for me if he remembers. I say, it's not my job to quench your spirit. Y'all have ideas, and my job is to nourish that. I say that, yes? And so what? It don't matter that you say that, because the moment a brother has an idea and I gotta slice that idea, bro, you got everything gotta be your way, bro. You understand? That comes with leadership. I seen my leader deal with it. I seen murmuring. I seen how he dealt with it. I'm prepared, right? That's what we preparing the soldiers for. That's why we say, hold on, you can't just go teach right now. We gotta watch, get the right precept. You got the right scripture? That ain't the right scripture. Yo, hold on, read right, bro. Those minor tests, checks, and balances is preparing you to be the guy that's doing those checks and balances later. If I can't tell you, hold on, you're not reading that right. Read it again. We at camp. Come on, bro. Why are you talking to him like that? Yo, come on. Damn, bro. This is the Lord's work.
Right.
What did Yahushua say to his mother when she said where you was at? I'm about my father's business. He wasn't. Yahushua's off. Yahushua's off. How dare he talk to his mother like that? That nigga is off, right? You can't even imagine. And then he got the whole nation on his back. Right? So look to him for an example. That's why you got to be a light to the world.
That's right.
Right? And you got to understand your role and enjoy it, man. Right. I was a reader for 3 years before I taught anything. I thought I knew the scriptures, but so what? You know how much I learned by reading for great teachers? Run into the line, I'm going to read. And I'm going to read right. They used to kill me. Hey, give me the scripture that said, and I'd be like, but I would admit it. You see, if you can find the old videos on certain channels, I got to check the archives, but and that's going to be in our Patreon links. We're going to give you all the resource to everything we got, man. All the old videos that we love. Everybody that do Patreon, you deserve it, man. But look, when you watch them videos, if you see me in it, you'll see me hunting, but I'll always admit, I don't know where that's at, right? Why not? And then the teacher will have mercy and tell me where it is. And then, right? That pen comes out. That's what we teach. That's why we tell our soldiers, your job is to be on Friday class. Your job is to be on the weekly Bible study. Some soldiers don't see it like that. They see it like, well, I want the deep knowledge, right? But what we teaching them is how to be leaders. So you got to learn how to follow to be a good leader. And that takes time, right? So the disciples had this same problem. Give me Luke 22 and 24. Look at this conflict and watch how Yahushua resolve it. Luke 22 and 24.
It's the book of Luke, chapter 22.
23.
Chapter 23 and 24.
Luke 22, 23.
Okay, kind. Luke chapter 22 and verse 23. And they began to inquire among themselves, which of them it was that should do this thing.
Now they talking about the betrayal, man. I was shy about to die for all you Negroes, and y'all eating with him and chilling with him, and one of you gonna betray the man to the death.
Right.
He done taught you everything you know, done did everything with you, and built you up in the spirit.
Gave you spiritual power.
And this is the thanks he's gonna get. So the disciples is arguing. Who is he talking about? Who's that gonna be? But look what that argument led to. Read on.
And there was also a strife among them, which of them should be accounted the greatest.
See how the disciples trying to figure it out? Yo, hold on, brother. I resurrected a dead guy. You ain't do that. Well, I made the blind see. Yahushua showed me how to do that. So what? I got the breakdown for everything in Deuteronomy. I understand the law perfectly.
I walked on water.
Peter can say that. No, Peter can say, y'all cowards. I took an ear for Yahushua.
Right. Christ held me in his bosom.
Right? That's the beloved disciple, right? But these is the most spiritual men. These are the foundations of the kingdom. Even they got beef about who's the top man. But look at how Yahushua deal with it. Read on.
And he said unto them, the kings of the Gentiles exercise lordship over them, and they that exercise authority upon them are called benefactors.
Come on.
But ye shall not be so.
Yahushua said, you ain't going to be like that, bro. You're not going to deal this way. Come on.
But he that is greatest among you, let him be as the younger, and he that is chief as that doth serve. As he that doth serve.
Come on.
For whether is greater, he that sitteth at meat, or he that serveth, is not he that sitteth at meat, but I am among you as he that serveth.
And that's why you see me at camp. I hold posts. I tell him to hold a sign. You hold signs? I'm captain now. I don't hold signs. Why not? Why not?
Right.
I'll read for brothers. Why not? Because I'm in this spirit, and this is the spirit that I want the nation to be in.
Right.
Now your alignment is getting straighter. Because knowledge puffeth up. Once brothers learn a few precepts, they'll be humble to learn from you, right? But then they be like, I know that already. I wanted that. Now I don't need you, right? Now I want to go do this. Or brothers that say, well, let me challenge you now. Because you showed me what I didn't know, but the other stuff, see, I got a disagreement. Now, where's that energy coming from? It's you getting out of alignment. You forgot. The greater you become, the more humble you're supposed to be. But in our nation, when somebody is humble, they invite themselves to be tread upon. And that's why as Black people, I'm going to speak about Black people. What we teach in our culture is don't let nobody play you. So you become lame for being passive when people violate or looking over slight disrespect. People start to look at you like, now I can get him. He's weak, right? But that's out of alignment. None of that is spiritual or in tune with the truth of the Most High, right? And that's why Yahushua said, you're not going to be like that. He that is chief is going to be like one of the younger men. That's right. Why you see me fold chairs at a feast day, sweeping, take the garbage out. Yes, right. Because that I'm not better than you. Why I can't do that, right? But I'm looking at y'all to see that and be like that too. Some brothers eat. Yo, Shalom. What's that? What's that? You understand? So we're not gonna be that way. So conflict resolution begins with making sure you're in alignment and you're in the mind of Christ and you're not getting puffed up. Number one, pride can't reason, and it's the beginning of sin. Pride cannot reason. Pride has his mind made up. So you can't even talk to pride. Here's what happens, right? You have, for a dispute situation, you have a dispute with somebody. You're having a dispute. Accept that. Y'all disagree. I don't hate you. I disagree. I don't dislike you. I disagree. I don't think less of you. I disagree. Can I disagree with you? I say that on Clubhouse, right? Allow me to disagree with you, right? Now we could talk, okay? The disagreement is, to disagree is not disrespect or pride or narcissism or cold-heartedness or vanity to disagree. Right. That's not what that is. Right? Right. To disagree is I disagree. What happens next is all on you. Somebody could disagree with you. You take it as slight disrespect. Like, who you think you are to not agree with me? Somebody disagree with you. You take it as pride. See, you can't tell this person nothing. Damn, I just disagree with you. I see it a different way. What's supposed to come in there is conflict resolution. Y'all supposed to be able to communicate. Not, I disagree with you, so I'm gonna tell him how much I disagree with you.
Right. That don't make sense.
That don't make no sense. You disagree with me. Right? Wait, y'all all not saying this. Proverbs 25:9. Proverbs 25:9.
When everybody on the call has it, say gone.
Proverbs 25:9. And then you get Sirach 19:7. And then you get Sirach 37 and 10. Go ahead.
Proverbs chapter 25 and verse 9. Debate thy cause with thy neighbor himself.
No, debate your cause with everybody else who knows your neighbor. I can't talk to this guy. So I'm going to talk to everybody else. Now, wait. And I'm going to make sure they with me and on my side, right? This is black. Okay? So now you don't disagree with me. You disagree with 80 people because 80 people now disagree with you, even though your disagreement was with this guy or that girl, right? Or your mom, or even your kids. Parents do this. You disagree. You and your child have a disagreement, but you on the phone with your aunt. This girl's a damn fool. And you know how many times I've seen that? Calling around, Do you know what she did? Like, that's humiliating. I don't want to go around the family now. You know, they embarrass me. Why are you doing that? Because black people don't communicate right.
They don't
at all.
Proverbs 25:9.
Proverbs 25 and verse 9. Debate thy cause with thy neighbor himself.
So we already in a conflict, right? Go ahead.
And discover not a secret to another.
And to draw you more into my side as I debate with this person, but I'm not directly going at him, I'm going around, but to bring you more to my side, now I'm gonna start whispering. But the Lord said, don't do that.
Right.
Y'all brothers be like, yo, or how you do it? You just be, damn, at one. I'm like, yo, And then people will take that as you don't care. They will definitely take that like you don't give a shit how they, excuse my language, you don't give a crap how they feel. But it's really better than doing that. Don't give into a spirit of bickering and backbiting and slander. You never want to do that.
Right.
How we gonna reconcile after you done slandered me?
Right.
Yeah.
Bruh, sis, you done said all this for what?
Right.
That means you never wanted to make it right. But then people will do that and then also behave as if they had no choice. I'm being victimized. It don't make sense.
Right.
Read it one more time.
Proverbs 25 and 9. Debate thy cause with thy
It
neighbor
gets better. Come on.
himself, and discover not a secret to another.
Because it's always going to come back in conflict resolution. You got to think. Once you run around spreading your political circumstance, calling this person, that person, and you avoiding who you need to call, right? You know them people, they want to hear what you got to say. They're interested, right? But that's not proper conflict resolution because human nature, they're going to do what you were supposed to do. They're going to call that person. And yo, do you know what this dude said about you? Do you know what sis was saying about you, girl, when you left? Now you just finished bit. And look, it's human nature. Everybody's not on the same level of spiritual discernment or patience. That has to be built. So it's not like you're wicked, even if you've made these mistakes. You're a human being. People do things and they repent later, but don't do it. That's why we do in this lesson, right? I've done that. I've got mad, right? And I'm around different dudes, especially when I was in my younger, like college. What? I fell out with many cats. Like, oh, you violated? Yo, I don't like this dude. Yo, you know what I'm saying? And then it gets back to the dude. Now we got to fight. And then now I got to prove that I'm not scared of you. But the fight could have been avoided if I'd have just said, yo, I don't like you. And here's why, because you shouldn't have did that. But because you said it to this person, that person played a telephone game, they add to it, they spice it up. Then now I'm getting more mad because it's getting a circle. And then friends fall apart that could have been lifelong friends, buddies, families, relationships. And it's ruined. It's ruined.
Yeah.
You understand? It's ruined. Just follow what the Lord said. Read verse 10.
Verse 10. Lest he that heareth it put thee to shame.
Then what happens if all of that running around talking you did? What if somebody said, hey, yo, can you prove that?
Right.
And then you can't.
We catch you in a lie.
Now you look crazy.
Start making
you thought evil of your brother and was saying some wild things.
Right.
And then, can you prove that?
Right.
And then it's not that way. And then thine infamy will never turn away. Now the people that you was running to make allies is looking at you like, I could never rock with this cat because look how he moved.
Right.
Or look at this sister, like I can't invite her nowhere. Look how she talking.
Cry wolf.
Like and Eve is good with it. She'll act like she love you. And girl, oh wow, really? And then as soon as you leave, yo, I'll never chill with her again. That's crazy. She's wild. She's wild. You understand?
Right.
We can avoid this.
That's right.
We can avoid this if we just yield to the scriptures. We can avoid this thing.
You gotta do.
We can avoid this thing.
Right.
Go to Matthew 18:15.
Okay. You want to hold that? All right.
Matthew 18:15. Yeah, because it's taking too long. It's about to be 9:30. I got a lot of scriptures to get through.
Con.
And then we want to take questions.
Con. It's the book of Matthew. Say con when you get there.
And look, Trey Lindsay got a good question. See, it goes deep. You know, look at Trey Lindsay's question. How do you deal with someone who's disrespected or threatened your mother or other women in your family? See?
What?
But see, look how fair. Yo, people get mad and they say things.
Yeah.
People get mad and they say things straight like that. What Israel is, y'all are too big. It's impossible for you to forgive because you done ran your mouth to everybody. Now you're gonna look crazy when you forgive that person. Like, damn, they genuinely sorry and they get it and they understand. And then now that I've had a chance to hear them out and see their perspective, like, damn, if I was in their shoes, what would I have done? I was kind of a little too hard and a little unfair, and I was wild with my mouth.
Right.
Damn, I can't even reconcile with this person because I done slandered them to so many different people. Now they see me with them, I look stupid. Look at the problems that we have because we don't believe in the Bible or we don't know this.
Right.
That's why we do this lesson. That's what Friday class is for.
Right.
And when I teach you, I teach myself. I'm not better than you. So what you got to understand is you're out of alignment. You got to know how to spot it.
That's right.
Yes?
Right.
At Matthew 18:15.
Con, this book of Matthew, chapter 18 and verse 15.
Read.
Moreover, if thy brother shall trespass against thee, go and tell him his fault between thee and him alone.
Damn. Yeah, how should I even know the scriptures? Like,
Right.
he's quoting what his grandfather taught in Proverbs.
Right.
Yo, you got a disagreement with this brother? Go and tell him. Oh, I can't talk to him. I can't talk to her. She don't listen. See the excuses we make to avoid this?
Yeah.
It's because you don't want to be disagreed with. Some people is like, yo, if you don't see it my way, it's because something is wrong with you. Instead of saying, damn, this is a whole nother human being with life experiences, his own mind, her own mind, right? As long as there's no disrespect, y'all should be able to work out anything in this nation. I really feel like that. And then when you think about it, the reason y'all can't work it out, and I'm talking about the person that was done wrong, the reason it can't be worked out is because you felt you was done wrong. So then you violated. So now you're an offender. So that apology you wanted or that understanding you desired, you can't even get it because it's like, yo, but why you said all that? You didn't have to do all that.
Right.
You didn't have to do all that.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So that's why this is very, very key. Matthew 18:15.
Con, Matthew 18:15. Moreover, if thy brother shall trespass against thee, go and tell him his fault between thee and him alone.
Come on.
If he shall hear thee, thou hast gained thy brother.
Now, that's the goal.
Yeah. Cool.
You really supposed to be trying to be brothers.
Right.
How you trying to be brothers if you don't talk to me and you talking around me?
Right.
To everybody. Like, I'm gonna make a team out of this. Like, what?
Campaign.
Right.
What? I'm raw. Like, and that's not always right. So I'm not gonna glory in that. It's not always right to just be blunt. But then sometimes I'm like, damn, I can only be blunt. I ain't gonna say nothing. And then that's wrong too. Because then the people feel like you don't care. Or he didn't respond. He don't care. No, it's like, hold on, let me simmer down, right? That's step one. But step two is to completely let it wash over you and be mature. That's what I'm working towards, right? And that's what I want all the brothers to work towards. Disrespect, it's hot, burns. You can either avoid it and let it singe your skin, or you could put the ointment on. Now you towards healing, right? So you got to be more proactive, and it requires a lot of maturity because when our people, when we feel disrespected, the hell with you.
Yeah.
Right?
True.
That's wrong. Christ don't want us to move like that. Read the next verse.
But if he will not hear thee.
Now, wait, it didn't say if he will not agree with thee. We could disagree. It says if he will not hear thee.
Right.
That means you actually trying to call out and he don't want to talk. Right? He don't want to talk.
Right.
Bro, I got to art with you. For real? Well, what? This. I don't see that. That's not evil. That's not hearing you. That's I disagree.
Right.
Y'all are allowed to disagree, right? You're not allowed to be insensitive. You're allowed to disagree. I'm not going to tell you that you can sit up here and be insensitive. Sometimes, for instance, say we was at camp and we on a line with a brother and a brother was reading and he was doing his best and you said, yo, you're not reading that right. Let me get a new reader. That brother could say, yo, why you embarrass me on the line? In your pride and in the fact that you was willing to take that kind of admonition, you might dismiss him. Like, don't even try it, bro. Ain't nobody embarrass you. Like, nah, you embarrass me. No, come on. Because you feel on the inside, I could take that. Why can't you? You weak, right? It's easy to get in that spirit in Israel. It's easy to get in that spirit in Israel because mighty men, right? Hold on. That's being insensitive. That falls under he will not hear thee because you're not willing to let him explain his issue. Right? That's not right. I've been guilty of that. That's not right.
I got to work on that.
Right?
Yeah.
But this doesn't mean I can't disagree. Now, the brother come to you and say, yo, you embarrassed me on the line. I was reading the best I could. You made me look stupid out there. I disagree. I didn't make you look stupid. I'm trying to make sure the word go forward. So I asked for a new reader. But if you feel like I didn't give you a chance, I'm sorry about that. It ain't never enough. No, it's never enough.
That's reasonable.
See, I thought that was going to be it. No, it's never enough. It's never enough. The brother going to go, see, nah, you trying to justify.
All right, man, relax now.
Calm down. That's called dragging it. Now it's too much, right? It's too much. That's why we need conflict resolution tutorial. Okay. Yeah. If a brother says, I'm sorry, that's it. Yeah. You not God. This is what the Most High asks for. I've sinned and perverted that which is right, and it has profited me not. That's all the Lord asks you to say. Right. You could have did the wildest thing. Read the book of Job. You could have did the wildest thing. I have sinned and it has profited me not. I perverted that which is right. Please forgive me. The Lord is not up. He's not going to upbraid it pursuant to the New Testament. He does not upbraid. He giveth freely and upbraideth not. Right. Upbraiding is dragging it.
Yes, it is.
Sometimes y'all don't accept an apology and be dragging it. Then when the person get tired of being dragged, you develop this idea that you can't tell them nothing. No, they're just tired of you dragging it. He says sorry. That's it. He says sorry. He's not going to do it again. What else you want from me, bro? I'm sorry. Let's get back to the love.
Right.
Very few people can function and operate on this frequency, but it's also our fault because we don't teach it. It's my fault, right? So that's why we do Sabbath class and we do practical lessons. Khan, read on.
Khan, verse 16. But if he will not hear thee,
he's not going to even let you tell him his issue. Nah, I don't care. Read.
Then take with thee one or two more.
Now that's the next step. Not let's go and try to tear down, destroy. Let's make a campaign. Let's spew all types of slanders. Let's talk to somebody close to him and hurt him. Like, no.
That's
no. Go get 2 or 3 people because the goal is to gain your brother or your sister, right? And women, this is crazy, okay? Because they're emotional. So they're less in the spirit of, I'm going to take that on the chin. Whereas we could be like, ooh, disrespect. It's all good. It's all good, you know? It's all good. No, you got me good. No. Most High extra credit with the Lord, right? So for Trey Lindsay's question, how do you deal with someone who disrespected or threatened your mother? That's a safety situation.
Right.
Safety situations is handled differently than just disagreements or spats, dislike. This is a safety situation. I would say make sure that person is nowhere near your mother or your family.
Right.
All right. And seek counsel. Send an email and ask that person to come to counsel. But Israel rarely wants to come to counsel because you use the counselor to just say how much you hate the other person. Because y'all don't really want to reconcile nothing. There's nothing that could please you. Nothing will make you happy. And that's the wrong spirit. What if the Lord was like that?
Right.
We've done all types of abomination against him. But he makes avenues for us to come back to him.
Right.
And the love is better the second time. It's more because Now I'm gonna be more careful because I learned. I didn't understand at first, or I made mistakes in trying, but now I've lived it. I understand now. It ain't gonna happen again. See, that's why the Most High is the greatest. Yahweh Ba'asham Mashiach Yahweh. Right? Read on.
Khan. But if he will not hear thee, then take with thee one or two more, that in the mouth of 2 or 3 witnesses every word may be established.
Come on.
And if he shall neglect to hear them,
Meaning, I don't give a damn who else you got with you. I don't want to talk to them either. Read.
tell it unto the church.
Now you tell it to the church. But what are you telling the church? Your art.
That's right.
Not all your fangled ideas of, y'all hate this nigga. No, we're not doing that.
Yeah.
Ooh, sister did not. Ooh, I don't like her. Right? And I don't want you to like her. If we're going to be friends, you can't like her.
Right.
No. Because the idea is of reconciliation, right?
Right.
And if somebody's not going to be willing to reconcile with you and you put in the effort into making that person your brother or sister again, read.
But if he neglect to hear the church,
Come on.
let him be unto thee as an heathen,
As a
man,
damn heathen.
and
Come
a
on.
publican.
Now, how do you treat the person that skipped all these steps and went to slander or disrespect?
It's supposed to be a heathen.
Now, that's a heathen and a publican
Yeah.
to you, right? You could run to that conclusion, but I press you that you exercise even more patience. Be even more patient. You understand?
God. It's easy to skip to that step because
Yeah.
Yahushua said it. Like, Yahushua said, you a heathen and publican.
And Yahushua also said we'll do greater works than he has.
God.
Right? And Yahushua was extremely patient. He's just
Yeah.
teaching. He's just teaching something right here. He just teaches something very powerful right here.
God.
And patience is the humility is the ultimate personality trait, and patience is a superpower.
Yeah.
Right?
Everybody ain't got it.
No. Hasty. Now check this out. Now watch this. Step 1, be an example. Remember that people are watching. Step 2, communicate. Communication, my love language. Talk.
Right.
Communicate. Help me understand how you came to this conclusion. I will listen all night, right? Because you're not attacking me. You explaining how you feel, and I get to understand, and we hear each other, right? That's step 2. Step 3, mind your business. Go to Ecclesiasticus 11 and 10.
That's key.
Sometimes problems can be worked out between the two parties, but you the third party on the outside, and you the reason why they can't work it out.
You got something to say.
Right.
Ecclesiasticus 11 and 10.
It's the book of Ecclesiasticus,
Read.
chapter 11 and verse 10.
Come on.
My son,
Start at verse 9.
verse 9, strive not in a matter that concerneth thee not.
Yo, this week, my brother Chief Ephraim sent me a screenshot of somebody asking him a question about me. The brother said he want to join Sons of Thunder, but what you think about Yahweh all? Like, first of all, that's fake. Number 1. Number 2,
Weird.
that doesn't make any sense. You want to join Sons of Thunder, but you ask somebody else something that you're supposed to ask me.
That's
That's
weird.
weird.
Why would you want that brother amongst your ranks? That's weird, but it's fake. I read my spiritual discernment, read through that. That's just somebody. And brothers do that to me. They'll message me, yo, I used to be with such, I'm not going to reveal, but I used to be with such and such camp. You know what I'm saying? I'm just telling you, this brother's like this. And I'll be like, word? For real? Yeah, if I was you, I wouldn't. I'm like, you're not me. I'll say that quick. You're not me. Oh, whatever, brother. Believe what you want. I'll try to warn. Thank you for the warning. And then I'll go to the brother and I'll show him, hey, this brother come to me and this is how he came to me concerning you. Here's his information for you could talk to him. Ask Malachi, because we do a lot together. If somebody say something to me and involve another person, what's the first thing I do?
Why are you telling me? Well, have you talked to him yet?
And what else will I do? I'll put you on the spot. I'm like,
He'll call
him right now.
Right now.
Call him right now. Why are we talking about him?
Yeah.
Why are we talking about that man? He's not present. Call him right now.
Right.
I'm quick to do that.
I got his number. I'll call him right now.
I say that right. I'll call him right now. Nah. Don't even nah. Niggas always say nah. because they not in alignment right yet. They could be there, they just not there yet, and that's our fault. It's our fault because we don't teach it.
Right.
We teach the deep things of the scriptures. We teach how to rebuke. We teach. Every week we proving a man can have more than one wife. Every week we proving that Esau cannot be saved.
Right.
Hate Esau.
Every week we proving that.
Right.
Every week we arguing with a Christian that law is not done away with. Every week. But you know we're not teaching? Every single week. You know we're not teaching? Yo, you and your brother have a disagreement. This is how y'all fix it.
Right.
You think it's a hotline you could call tonight for conflict resolution in Israel? You got a problem with a brother? You think it's an elder sitting on his phone waiting for you to call him to deal with your issues? They got lives too. So it's hard. And Israel is a small community, right?
Yeah.
So let's put our brick in. Yes?
Uh-huh.
Read it again.
Ecclesiasticus 11 and verse 9. Strive not in a matter that concerneth thee not, and sit not in judgment with sinners.
Now you done judge somebody based off what niggas told you. Because they recruit you and they not going directly to the person, step 2,
Yeah.
right? But now you an offended third party guy.
Right.
Because how you know that's true? Because, oh, well, he said it. So that's respect the persons.
Just believe it.
Well, it's a multitude of them that said it. 1,000 niggas said kill Christ.
Right. Hey, don't the law say follow not a multitude to do wicked?
It does say that. It does say that. But it's human nature. It's like, well, it gotta be some truth to it. There's so many. But then who's doing the discernment? Like, oh, we gotta hear both sides.
Right.
Yes.
Right.
What do we do on marriage? Well, you're not privy. Malachi is a captain. The captains get to be on a lot of the councils that I do on Sundays. What's the number one thing I'm be saying?
I cannot counsel you unless your husband gives me permission.
Number one. Number two.
I'm fair, so I need to hear both sides.
And do I counsel in the middle so that they can spew how much they hate each other?
Well,
I don't allow them to use me like that.
I would not. You're not counseling for a divorce. Not accepting that counsel.
No, you go to Satan for that counsel. I'm trying to fix y'all and make y'all so y'all can be happy together. Because it's easy. It's conflict resolution. This could be fixed through communication.
Yeah.
And then I'll just step back and they be talking to each other and they be loving each other because that's the truth. The truth is the Most High picks y'all for each other. So y'all do love each other because when y'all together, y'all happy. It's just when the nonsense comes in, you don't know what to do, right? Same thing with brothers. We love each other. Why you think we was attracted to each, not in a sodomite way, before niggas get simple. Why do you think we was attracted to each other as far as a body to do the work together? Because we got similar spirit, and I admire the way brothers talk, teach, dictate, and work. And the way that they carry themselves. Like that's my type of people. But if you don't know how to conflict resolve, every friend will depart, right? And the third party makes it worse because brothers might be close to working it out, but you're like, yo, what's going on? A word? Shit, I heard this too. You fiending to say that.
That's weird.
And then you putting spirits on somebody. Yo, like 5 years ago, shit, I heard this. Yeah, he would do something like that. And then now you have poisoned people against each other. And you're not going to be held guiltless. Watch, read on.
Right.
Verse 10, my son, meddle not with many matters.
You're not going to be held guiltless. Come on.
For if thou meddle much, thou shalt not be innocent.
It's not Yahweh, it's the Bible.
Bible.
That ain't have nothing to do with you, but you jumped in it. And for what?
Right.
Because you don't want to see nobody happy. You don't want to see nobody happy as friends or couples as in love or family as siblings happy. You don't care. It's some drama. It's good. That's a wicked spirit.
That's wicked as hell.
That's a wicked spirit. There's no place for that in Israel. Khan. Read on.
And if thou follow after, thou shalt not obtain.
Now look, after you done did that here, you come back around. Yo, no. I heard it's gonna come back. I heard what you said. I heard what you said, bro. Why would you say that? Can you prove that? Now you're about to get cut. Now you're gonna go on a campaign to apologize for that? You know how much damage you did by saying that?
Right.
And I would never do that to you. Never. I wouldn't dream of it, bro. And now you getting off the tracks because look how mad. Never do that to you. How could you do it? Well, F this. You know what I'm saying? You know, see?
Now you're
See? Now you're in a salvation issue. Just mind your business. Give me 1 Peter 4:15.
Oh, come on. I got that
Brothers,
right
brothers
next
see
to it.
something on Facebook. Do, 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 do. Yo, why you posted that? Mind your business.
Right.
And the social media is disgusting.
Man.
You could just vent,
Yeah.
and then everybody see your business, and that's what you want. But then it's like, why you do that?
That spirit never made sense to me.
Yeah.
Because them people that's looking at your social media don't give a damn about what you're talking about.
They happy you got them
They
problems.
just want to hear the juicy drama, especially Israel.
Especially Israel.
That's why everybody follow damn Shade Room.
Niggas commenting like, whoa, brother. Now you added to it. Why you saying such? Shh, don't say nothing. Got nothing to do with you.
Right.
Study to be quiet. They ain't got nothing to do with you. But then, Satan jump in. Oh, you just don't want to get exposed. Like, no, I actually want a conflict resolved.
Right.
I actually want peace. Like, do you want peace in the nation? I hate seeing brothers at each other's necks, man. I be sad. I just be like, yo, brother asked me, why you sound sad? Like, yo, shit is sad. Like, nigga, it's like that,
And it makes the body look weak. Like as a nation,
You just look like the world.
All look weak.
You just look like the world. You just look like
you
the
look
world.
like the world.
But we the light to the world.
Right.
Step 1, you an example. 1 Peter 4:15. Read.
1 Peter chapter 4 and verse 15. But let none of you suffer as a murderer,
Don't kill people, obviously.
or as a thief,
Stop stealing
or as an evildoer,
and stop being wicked.
or as a busybody in other men's matters.
Don't never be that type of guy.
Right.
What the hell is wrong with you?
Right.
Don't be that type of sister. The sisters is hard to resist because sisters like to gossip and talk. And that's a part of their social makeup as a woman. Is their social behavior involves being communicative of what's going on in their lives with other women.
Unfortunately, it's like that with men now.
No, y'all supposed to have reins on your spirit.
Right.
Have a rein on your spirit.
Right.
And that means control yourself. Read what you got.
Con, this is book of 1 Thessalonians chapter 4 and verse 11.
Come on.
And that ye study to be quiet and to do your own business and to work with your own hands as we commanded you, that ye may walk honestly toward them that are without, and that ye may have lack of nothing.
So while the brother kicked the doctrine, he's a soldier, got the gray shirt, right? While he kicked the doctrine, I mark his precept. Thank you. Good precept. I'm teaching good. You speak well. I'm Captain Yellow. I'll find that precept myself. No, brother. The Bible is an ongoing study. That's a good scripture. Now look, give me Ecclesiasticus 28 and 12. It gets worse when you start meddling, and now you done tied yourself to something that you ain't even have to be a part of.
Right.
And this is what the Lord said. See, you could actually end the strife if you want to be that person.
Right.
Somebody could come to you and say, yo, y'all were all beat up my moms, or y'all were all kicked my grandfather down the steps. What? He did what? Like, yes, bro, he kicked my puppy across the street. This guy, he would do something like that. I heard y'all all say something at camp about the dogs. Yeah, he would do that. You could be that guy, or you could be like, damn, he did that? Yes. You all right? No, man, that really hurt me that he did that. Let's call him right now.
Let's talk to him. Right. They don't
That back to step 2.
Niggas don't want to do that.
But what happens is it becomes, Malachi drowned my cat, and then it becomes Malachi stabbed my cat. Then it becomes Malachi burned my cat on a hibachi grill. He killed it, fluffy, and then he ate it. Like because it ran around
Right.
instead of let's call Malachi right now.
Right.
Let's talk to him.
Right.
And then you'll read a brother's spirit when you talk to him. Like, what's crazy is when you actually talk to somebody, because texting destroys tone.
Yes.
And everybody want to handle everything in a text.
Yeah.
Texting is convenient.
Yeah, texting does. Like,
You're not always in a place where you could call and talk, and then the patience runs out where you don't want to wait to have this conversation. So now you start texting, right? But text doesn't carry tone, and you can say something that's like, "I hear what you're saying, but it wasn't like that."
Right.
That comes across as, "Man, I hear what you're saying, but it wasn't like that." You don't even know what the hell you're talking about. It comes across like that, when really you was like, "I hear what you're saying, but it wasn't like that." If y'all was talking, they could hear your tone.
Yeah.
So I implore Israel, pick up the phone.
yeah.
Stop texting each other.
Yeah.
Especially if you're in relationships. Don't do this.
Yeah. Don't. Man.
Now, Eve's gonna give you a hard time because she want a response now,
Yeah.
and she gonna write in that text some very powerful words that's gonna cut you deeply, and you're gonna want to go. No, when I teach you, I teach myself. It's hard. You wanna type your responses. My family, my brothers and my sisters. Like anybody say something to me crazy in the text. No, I'm gonna wait till I can pick up the phone, and they're gonna text you 3 more times. Oh, you have nothing to say?
Nah.
You're not gonna respond? I take your silence as disrespect. Like, damn, I can't win.
Damn, it's 3 seconds.
But I don't want to text and add to the fire, because the scripture says this. Read Ecclesiastes 28:12.
Ecclesiastes chapter 28 and verse 12.
Read.
If thou blow the spark, it shall burn. If thou spit upon it, it shall be quenched. And both these come out of the mouth.
Both of these come out of the mouth.
Right.
You gotta sometimes hold your tongue.
Right.
Gotta sometimes hold your tongue.
Even if you're right.
If you have faith in the Most High, maybe the other person is mad with you because you're not talking or you're not responding immediately, and you feel like you're losing, and they're getting more and more mad with you. But trust the Lord. How can you be confounded who that has followed him? So relax, wait your time when you're in control of your emotions, and then have the conversation. Because if you speak while out of your body, you're out of your control of your emotions, and the other person is angry with you, they're gonna say something to you inflammatory, and then you're gonna spaz out. But watch how it's gonna go. You a piece of crap. Yo, who the hell you think you're talking to? Kiss my ass. Yo, this dude told me to kiss his ass. Forget the catalyst. You're a man in the Lord. You lost your reins, and it's your fault. And nobody want to go through that. That's frustrating, right? So I implore you, stay off the texting and watch your mouth. Wait, reserve your words, calm down, mind your business for a minute. Read verse 13.
Verse 13, curse the whisperer and double tongue.
What the Lord say?
Curse the whisperer and double tongue.
The whisperer is the person that don't want to talk to you. They talk to everyone else. And the double tongue is they tell you one thing, but they're telling somebody else something else.
That's one of the worst kind.
But the Bible says, curse the whisperer and the double tongue, right? Now, we have all lied in this life. We've all told lies. We was afraid of what might happen. We try to dodge that. The Lord ain't gonna let you get away. I'm telling you, right? Then the person gonna hate you forever because you lied to them. But it's like, if it's reconciliation is the goal, you can still repair that. You can say, yo, I'm sorry. And this is why I said that. I didn't want no problems with you. I was trying to avoid a problem with you. So my intentions was to not have a problem with you. I don't want you mad at me. I was weak. And you know what you're supposed to say? Con. Right? Especially if it's not injurious, like somebody lied on your name or implicated you in something that you didn't do, like a false witness. You know, that's harder to come back from. But like basic problems in Israel, we should be able to work this out as people, right? God forbid you misspeak in Israel. Don't misspeak. Nigga, you said so. Yeah, but I cleared it up later. But it don't matter. At first you said this, but I cleared it up later. It don't matter. Like the niggas is like that, right? So
I'm not even the one that said that.
Or I'm not even the one that said that. I cleared it up. Never mind. Read on.
For such have destroyed many that were at peace.
What happened when you don't mind your business?
For such have destroyed many that were at peace.
Yo, sometimes these people could actually work their problem out, but you in the ear giving horrific advice out of the spirit,
right?
And you destroyed what the Lord was working to bring back together. Who wants to be guilty of that? Who wants to be cursed for whispering and being double tongued? Just shut up and mind your business. There's nothing to do with you, right? Be a better person going forward, okay? And stop meddling in other brothers' affairs. That's wicked, man. Captain Yaiquab down in Florida says, therefore beware of murmuring, which is unprofitable, and refrain your tongue from backbiting, for there is no word so secret. I turned Haitian for a minute. Secret. I turn into Levi. For there is no word so secret that shall go for naught. And the mouth that belieth slayeth the soul. You killing me, fam? How could you say that? I did what? I was doing what? Oh, wow. You killing me, dog. The Lord sees that as murder. Very few will understand. Let him who have ears hear. Right? You can have peace if you want to. And conflict resolution is key. Go to Proverbs 14:29. Read that. You can have peace if you want to. It's easy to just fight your whole life, but who wants peace, man? Who actually wants to have a good day? I do. I'll be chilling. If you be around me, like if you ever hang with me, I'll be chilling. Like I'll be lounging, like smiling. Yo, niggas come with the rah-rah. I don't want to hear it. Like, yo, I don't care, bro. But nah. The most stressed I will get is Clubhouse when Christians or Muslim debate. Oh my God. All right. Go to Proverbs 14:29. Read.
This book of Proverbs, chapter 14 and verse 29.
Come on.
He that is slow to wrath is of great understanding.
See, it's easy to get mad when you feel like you have a right to be mad. But you're foolish.
Right.
Because it may not be what you think.
Right.
But you feel like it's like almost winning something. Like, ooh, I got the right to be mad right now. I'm gonna take this to the maximum. Like, no.
He's waiting on that.
No. Hold on. Slow down. You have great understanding when you slow to wrath. I bet many are expecting me to be furious, right? All right. Yeah, it happens. You know, Lord willing, the Most High works it all out.
Right.
That's it. That's it for my spirit. And niggas will tell you, I called the brothers I needed to call about anytime I have an issue. Like somebody say, yo, such and such said this. I'd be like, stop. Yo, did you say that? No. Why you say he said that? Right? That's how I operate. Because I don't want you to say, yo, such and such said this. He said what? Yeah, he said that. Hey, yo, Now, I done said something I ain't have no business saying. And the dude didn't even say what he said. That's why you got to pick up that phone, man. Read that. Read on.
Continue Proverbs 14. And it reads
29. Read again.
He that is slow to wrath is of great understanding.
Come on.
But he that is hasty of spirit exalteth folly.
When you hasty with your spirit to jump on any rumor, you jumping on anybody say anything. Yeah, that's probably true. Yeah, that is what. Yeah, you're exalting folly. You're not trying to be no way in line with Christ. You love that this is happening actually,
Right.
or you love that these brothers over here is arguing, or you love that these two sisters over here don't like each other. You love that.
That's wicked as hell.
No, it's common.
And it's wicked, commonly wicked.
You love that. But the Most High don't love that. All right. And we got to teach not to do that. Proverbs 16:32. Let's get wisdom.
Book of Proverbs, chapter 16 and verse 32.
Read.
He that is slow to anger is better than the mighty, and he that ruleth his spirit than he that taketh a city.
See, when Satan comes to you, be like, how you gonna let them do that to you? And they played with your loved one too. Come on, get mad. You gonna let them do that to you? No, I want to be glorified. I want the Most High to be able to say, my servant applied my word in time of trouble and rested in me. He that is slow to anger is better than the mighty. That's better than any campaign you could run for beef. That's better than any block you could spin. Niggas is bragging about spinning block, which really means I drove by on you and then I did it again. I spin a block on you and did it again.
Right.
And we adding that to our vocabulary like we're not Israelites. What the hell is wrong with you?
Right.
But hey, somebody don't like that.
Somebody didn't like that.
Somebody did not like that.
What
What the hell is wrong with you? But at the same time, somebody got to teach it.
That's right.
Right?
Salakia.
It's better to be patient. Right? And he that ruleth his spirit, meaning you control your spirit so much that you don't fall into what's happening to you. Somebody slander you, I'm gonna slander you back. Somebody lie on you, I'll tell a worse lie on you. I'll get you for that. You're actually better than a whole man that could take a city. You're stronger than him, because why is the Lord saying you're stronger than the mighty or a person that could take a city? Because it take a lot of strength not to retaliate.
That's true.
It take a lot of strength not to retaliate. It take a lot of strength not to retaliate. Take a lot of strength to just, all right, okay. When you're ready to talk about it, we're going to talk about it.
Mhm.
But in the meantime, we'll continue to do the work of the Lord. We're going to walk this way towards the kingdom.
Right.
Yes?
Con.
It takes a lot of strength to do that. It's easy to give in to your emotions. Read your precept.
Oh no, I didn't have. I just wanted to say
Proverbs
this.
17:27.
This scripture is a perfect example on what you always say, that patience is a superpower. That's a perfect scripture to go with that.
Absolutely, absolutely.
You know?
Con. It's the book of Proverbs, chapter 17 and verse 27. He that hath knowledge spareth his words, and a man of understanding is of an excellent spirit. Even a fool, when he holdeth his peace, is counted wise.
Mm.
He that shutteth his lips is esteemed a man of understanding.
Read it again. I'm looking at the comments. Niggas in the comments saying, what did the brother say? He said, I go straight to the person. That's Araya Abad. I go straight to the person. Okay.
Right.
That's what I like to do. Be direct.
Right.
Read again.
It's the book of Proverbs, chapter 17 and verse 27.
Come on.
He that hath knowledge spareth his words.
Come on.
And a man of understanding is of an excellent spirit.
See, it's weak to say I can't go directly to the person because that person gonna manipulate the situation, or they're gonna use their words to. The only thing they can use is words because we talking. What is wrong with you?
Right.
Number two, the only thing we can do is discuss the situation, or else we're gonna telekinesis to
Right.
each other. We're gonna use telekinesis, and my thoughts gonna jump in your mind. That would, yo, if that could happen, like, you know how people think something of you, and you could put, yo, this is how I really think in their mind. They be like, damn, I had you all wrong.
Mhm.
And I'm glad I didn't have to walk in your shoes because I don't know what I would have did, right?
Right.
That would be great. But in this life, we have to talk.
Right.
Okay. So if you spare your words, sometimes that's good because you don't want to talk while you in your feelings.
Right.
Then you got what I say to y'all brothers. I don't talk to people when I'm mad.
Yeah.
I say that all the time.
I say that all the time.
I don't talk to people when I'm angry.
Okay.
Why? Because I'm gonna have to apologize later because I'm a spaz. You're not gonna say I'll do it. I understand why you said that because you was mad. I understand. I get it. Right.
Mhm.
That's how I go. I understand. Right.
Con.
Of course. Right. I understand. So what happens then? When it's the other way, nobody gonna understand. Nobody. Once you spaz, it's against you. Right. Right.
Right.
That's true.
Right.
Right.
So don't spaz. And if you got to hold your peace, you're like a mighty man that taketh the city. But if they finally, now remember, this is if someone got an art with you. If you got an art with somebody, go to them. If I got a problem with you, I'm going to go directly to you. If I don't care, I don't care. But if I got a problem with you that I have a problem with you, I'm not going to go around, talk to this person, that person. I'm going to talk to you, fam.
Mhm.
You know what I mean? Don't twist that and say, well, why you talk to this person? Because you talked to them first and they caught me.
Mhm. They had to tell me.
They had to tell me what you said. You ain't tell me that.
Right.
So now you mad that I talked to that person?
Right.
Why they was telling me that? You don't make no sense. And you're not in the spirit and you're on a low level. But at the same time, we got to teach it.
Mhm.
You can't be mad at the nation for something that we don't teach. It's our fault.
Yeah.
Right? It falls on us. The responsibility is totally on us. When was this lesson ever taught by SOT? This is going to have to be added to prospect phase because
Yeah, definitely.
I didn't teach this to the prospects or the new brothers or any of y'all.
Right.
I just expected y'all to kind of pick up on it, like, oh, that's how he operate when he drops hints all the time about how he deals with shit when he's frustrated. Excuse my language, how he deals with things when he's frustrated. That's not fair to expect you to just pick up on things, right? You got to learn it. So this is our fault. Go to Proverbs 25:8.
Okay.
Last part of mind your business. Proverbs 25:8.
Con. The book of Proverbs, chapter 25 and verse 8.
Read.
Go not forth hastily to strive.
See, now sometimes you say, well, I got an art with a person. Y'all will all said, take it right to him. Let's go. Hold on. There's a dimension to this. Don't be hasty to argue. Don't be hasty to strive. I think you kidnapped my my niece. Like, bro,
What?
huh?
Right.
What?
It's coming from.
Where is that coming from? Like, how did you get that? How you got proof of that? Like,
Right.
well, this person said this. Like, how good is that person's word? And then, is they word enough for you? If they word is enough for you, I don't want you around me anyway. Because
Right.
niggas can tell you anything.
Right.
That's crazy.
You want to believe it.
And can you recall a time where I called you and said something about something, or that I wouldn't say to that person directly? Can you recall that? That's something that you got to be able to fall back on, right?
Right.
Because we all make mistakes. So make sure that you direct when you have issues if you want people to deal with you thusly. You understand?
Right.
Proverbs 25:8, read.
Go not forth hastily to strive, lest thou know not what to do in the end thereof.
Sometimes you're going to bring accusations against people, and then you have to stop for a second and go, damn, how do I intend to prove that? And then they got counter, and then they got,
Exhibit A.
what you talking about, bro? And then it's like, oh, shit.
Mhm.
You know, very few people have integrity to say, damn, I was wrong. I shouldn't have said that.
Right.
I didn't have any proof of that. And I said that about you because I had an evil suspicion of you. I was evil towards you. And now I'm going to apologize. And everybody I said that to, I'm going to call them and let them know that it wasn't that way. And I was wrong for saying that. You ain't doing that.
They instead mad at you because they were wrong.
Yeah.
You ain't doing that. And it's going to be worse because Israel will double down.
Mhm.
Oh, I couldn't get you on that. But what about this? Wait, hold on. You wrong already.
We just gonna
Move
right
past that.
Yeah.
How you gonna move past that, bro? That's not right. That wasn't right what you said.
Right.
One thing.
And you had joy while doing it. You had joy while doing that. And I thought we was close. Like, why did you do that? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So, you said this to me, but I said it to you. You feel me?
Right.
We fight. We brothers, man. I had an older brother. I had mad cousins. We fight in the yard. We're gonna get it in. We're gonna get dirty and fight today.
Mhm.
But we're gonna eat together
Right.
Right.
At the end of the
The
day.
same table.
at the
Right.
same table. And we together, if the kid across the street get out of line, we gonna mash him. We brothers.
Right.
Very few. Very few. Read on.
Kind. It says,
Lest.
so Salakia, lest. Oh, I just lost my place.
Read. Read. 25:8.
After the
Salakia, lest thou know not what to do in the end thereof, when thy neighbor hath put thee to shame.
And you could end up getting put to shame for bringing an allegation against a brother, and then it ain't like that. And then, damn, now what?
Right.
You put to shame.
Your infamy will never go away because nobody gonna trust you anyway. Brothers just smile and be cool with you, but they always gonna remember, like, damn, this nigga will slander you quick, and he was wrong. You gotta watch this dude. You gotta watch this sister. You tell her something, she gonna take that like an ant back to the hive. Can't tell her nothing. Damn. And why would you say that? Like, oh shit, like you want to be mad, but you did that. Like, and then Israel forgets. Accountability is like a disease that everybody's avoiding. Like, I'll be wrong. When I'm wrong, I say I'm sorry, but then Israel be mad that you said sorry. Yo, one time I apologized to somebody and I could tell they was mad because they wanted me to argue for my point. And I just was like not willing to do it. I was like, hey, I'm wrong for that. And I'm sorry. That was weak. I shouldn't have done that. And it was like, I'm like, damn, I said sorry.
Right.
Just like when people say sorry to me, I'll be like, it's all good. Come here. It's love. It's all good. It's love. Let's drink.
Right.
That's me.
Right.
Strong drink. Yayan. Yay. You know, camp was good. It was cold outside.
Right.
Let's get to the merry. We have so little happiness in this kingdom, man.
Right.
That's just my spirit. And I want all the brothers in the sound and power of my voice to be in that same spirit. If you're going to be around SOT, you got to have genuine love for the brothers that's here. And if you don't, leave. Go. Don't stay around. If you got genuine love, stay. The rest of if you don't have love for brothers, leave. Now. Do that mean I hate you? You don't love me. So go. Niggas could say anything to you about me. You believe that? Leave.
Right.
You believe that? Leave. Leave. But damn, bro, leave. Nobody can't come to me and say that about you, bro. I'm gonna sit with you and talk to you. It might be a slander. It may not be that you have done it, and if you've done it, that you do it not again. That's what the scriptures say.
Right.
That's Iraq. That's what I'm trying to introduce brothers to. That's what I'm trying to introduce the nation to. Conflict resolution. Learn how to get in an argument and stay friends. Learn how to get in an argument and not destroy and devour one another, lest we all be devoured. Yes.
Right.
Read on.
Verse 9.
Look what it say.
Debate thy cause with thy neighbor himself.
Full circle. We back here. Read on.
And discover not a secret to another.
Come on.
Lest he that heareth it put thee to shame, and thine infamy turn not away.
Read.
A word.
This is my favorite scripture. Read.
Fitly spoken is like apples.
Read it again. I was talking over you.
A word fitly spoken is like apples of gold and pictures of silver.
That was the greatest ornament you could have in the Israelite era, was a gilded tapestry made of silver with gold accents. That was the illest thing you could have.
Mm-hmm.
You know how brothers got the iced out watches and the chains?
Yeah.
If you had, if you was really doing it big in Israelite era or the Bronze Age, you would have a silver painting like that painting right there, but it was gilded out of silver. And the accents, like the guy's glasses or the tinnerware, would be gold.
Oh, yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And everybody would marvel at it. That's what the Lord calls speaking the right word, man. Somebody say, I hate you, you say, I love you. And I forgive you too. We just got to talk about it. Or a brother say, you did something wrong. I know I did, and I'm sorry. But it wasn't from the place that you think it was from. Let's talk about it.
Sure.
Niggas would be brothers the next day. No third party, know your business.
Right.
They minded their business. You concerned with how you look to the name. You're not running to become inside edition of Israel. You're not doing that.
Right.
Or build off another person's platform. Like, well, if I tear you down, I go here. No,
That's
because you can't win like that. Because we all got to go to the same water. We all got to go to the same place.
Right.
That's what the goal is.
right.
And I want to see all my brothers and sisters in the kingdom. I don't care what you did to me, bro. You ain't do nothing that bad because you ain't killed me. So we could talk, but you gotta call me. All right. When I'm wrong, I say I'm wrong. When you wrong, don't say I was wrong because of the thing you did, but I am sorry that you made me do that thing to you because you did.
Apology.
Fake apology.
Just my fault. Because I'm gonna say that. I'm gonna say it when I'm gonna say I'm sorry.
Right.
Take a big man to apologize. We don't do that in our culture. They taught us wrong, right?
Right.
You're gonna be looking like Esau. What happened with Skip Bayless this week?
Oh yeah.
Tweeting on the brother that had cardiac arrest on the field.
Right.
He could not apologize. He could not apologize for what he said.
It is in his pride.
And Esau is proud.
Mhm.
And Jake couldn't take it, right?
Yeah.
But even Jake had to be humble with Esau's pride. You know, go ahead.
He said, by the way, I'm not taking it down.
He definitely said, and this guy
On television.
and this brother almost died, right?
Wow.
Yo, just say you sorry sometimes.
Right.
But Israel don't accept apologies either, so it's not worth it. I talked to a brother today, and he was like, yo, I really want peace. But when I say sorry, it's like it's not enough. It's like I say sorry, and then they dragging it to the next level. And the brother was like, so I just throw my hands up, like, I don't even want to say sorry. And he cut me because I was like, I never taught nothing like that. Because if the brother says sorry, Israel don't even know how to accept an apology. They want to hate you.
Yep.
Like they want to destroy you. But then it's like, how was you ever friends if you want to hurt me?
Right.
But then it's like, if I say sorry, what more can I say? You understand? And I felt bad for the brother because he was dealing with a relationship. He was like, yo, I say sorry and then go to the next level. It's like, that ain't good enough. It make me not want to apologize. And then the other party beef will be, he never apologizes. See how they don't understand each other?
Yeah.
See?
There's no conflict resolution.
There's no conflict resolution. When it's really, if the one side was taught, when you hear an apology, accept that thing. And I'm an example of that. People say, apology accepted. I say it as part of court, apology accepted. I say it like a robot. People could be talking in the midst of talking, yo, I'm sorry for doing something, apology accepted. And then I just go back to being quiet. Because I'm letting you know right now, you fixed your mouth to say sorry. You ain't got to, I'm not God. You don't owe me nothing more than that. You see what I'm saying?
Right.
Now, if you want to explain yourself, then that's cool. Then we talk. That right there is going to keep brothers together sisters together, marriages together, families together, camps together, the nation together.
God.
Conflict resolution. All right. It's like a golden apple in a silver painting, man. A finely stated word. And the best words you could say when you in an issue with somebody, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. You understand?
God.
You understand?
God.
Now, the last step, is that the last step? Yep. Nope. No, it's not. What time is it? Nah, I don't care.
Yeah, we don't care.
Next step. Remember, the goal is to be obedient to God, not how you feel. The goal is to be obedient to the Most High, not how you feel. It feels good to rub it in somebody's face when they wrong. Of course it feels good. That's what the world taught you. That's not obedient to the Most High. Leviticus 19:17. Basic scriptures. Leviticus 19:17.
It's the book of Leviticus, chapter 19 and verse 17.
Read.
Thou shalt not hate thy brother in thine heart.
Come on.
Thou shalt in any wise rebuke thy neighbor
Come on.
and not suffer sin upon him. Thou shalt not avenge.
Say what?
Thou shalt not avenge.
Say what?
Thou shalt not avenge.
Nor
Bear any grudge.
nigga in 2005. You stepped on my sneakers and you ain't apologized for that, bro. You've been with me this whole time and you that mad.
Held on to that.
It's how many days of atonement? What's the matter with you?
Right.
How many times I said call me if brothers got an issue? You
Right.
never call me. Why you call me now?
How
It's
many,
convenient now.
how many Passovers did you eat on?
Nigga, we got pictures together. What
Right.
the hell is wrong with you? But hey, it be like that. But the Bible say you can't do that.
Right.
Read.
Thou shalt not avenge nor bear any grudge against the children of thy people,
But
but thou shalt love thy neighbor as thyself.
where the
I am
love?
the Lord.
Where is the love, man? I love you.
Right.
I'll do anything for you. And you know I would. Just ask me. I'm doing it. Right? If it's in my
Right.
power.
Right.
And I don't want it back. I'll be like, yo, hit me when you can, bro. I need that, but you'll get me. And I don't bring it up. I'm gonna kick it with you and all that. You won't be, yo, what's that? Yo, I'll give you $15. Yo, I need that 15. Give me 15, bro. Like Will Smith was in The Pursuit of Happiness where he ran down on the dude.
Yeah.
I need my money, man.
It was like $20. It was like $20.
Yeah.
Yo, this thing is, we can't be like that. All right. The Bible says, let your money rust, lose your money for a friend. Right? Don't let it rust under a stone. So you help somebody out. Don't be standing over their neck asking for it right back. Relax, bro. They're going to get you when the Most High increase them. And the Most High is going to bless you for helping them. That's the way I like to think.
Right.
Oh, I'm happy to help. Right? I'm going to need help one day. Right?
Right.
So I want it. They can help me. Right?
Right.
So I want to be able to ask you for help. So then a man who has friends must what? Show himself
himself
friendly, bro.
Right.
All right?
It's like
Good.
a question.
What's that?
So if you and a brother have an ought, and the brother forgives you, or you forgive the brother. The brother comes to you, he apologizes, and you forgive that brother, right, for that situation. Then a few years down the line, y'all have another disagreement, right? But during that disagreement, you bring up the ought that you supposedly forgave your brother for, right? Did you really forgive that brother?
Well, it's convenient sometimes. Sometimes it's like, yo, I'm mad at you right now, or I want to do something right now.
Mm-hmm.
So let me bring up this thing from mad long ago that I think I could hit you with. And you don't want to explain it anyway, because it's going to make you look crazy to try to explain it. But I can bring this up for strategic advantage. You will not get away guiltless. The Most High will judge you for that. If y'all got long-standing issues with somebody, please handle it tonight.
Right.
Don't try to bring that up later, especially after the Day of Atonement has passed. That shit is dead. What you bringing that up for? Right? It's only for convenience, and that's weak. Right? Be a man or be a woman. Don't save something in your pocket like, oh, I got some dirt on you, or some alleged dirt on you, and as soon as you make me mad, I'm gonna hit you with this. Damn, nigga, leave. Why you around me? I'm not planning against you, bro.
Right.
I'm trying to figure out how to help you. The hell is wrong with you? Right. But it's the nation, right? And the curses, right? Adawan Zabak told me this week. He said the curses. It's these damn curses You're not gonna get away. You gotta deal with these curses. Niggas' eye is gonna be evil towards their brother. The wife's eye is gonna be evil towards the husband of her bosom, right? The curses, man. So, and guess what? The ultimate curse is what? The eye is evil towards you. This is the ultimate curse. Why brothers can't figure out how to be brothers? Because it is conflict resolution. That's why we teaching this right now. That's why we teaching this right now, right? Colossians 3:13. Colossians 3:13, man. I went to the gym, came out sweaty in them basketball shorts because I didn't want to change.
And it was cold.
And it was cold. Colossians 3:13.
It's the book of Colossians, chapter 3 and verse 13.
The goal is obedience. This is how you're supposed to act. Read verse 12.
Verse 12.
Come on.
Put on, therefore, as the elect of God, holy and beloved, bowels of mercy.
Bowels of mercy. You're supposed to be looking how to forgive. Come on.
Kindness.
You're supposed to be kind. Come on.
Humbleness of mind.
And you're supposed to be humble of your mind. You ain't better than nobody. You make mistakes too. Damn. What you think this is? Read on.
Meekness.
It's supposed to be meek and
long suffering.
that means long suffering. Not I suffered you. I hate you now. No, I long suffered. Come on.
Forbearing one another.
And I forbear the evil that I want to return to you for the evil you did to me. I forbear. And you wrote this type of social media post, I'm gonna get you back. Right. You know, you said what to who? Well, I'm gonna say this to A, right? Nah, forbear. Just chill. Reserve your words. You're a mighty man if you can do that. Read on.
And forgiving one another.
And what?
And forgiving one another. If any man have a quarrel against any, even as Christ forgave you, so also do ye.
So Israel will delude themselves and say, I forgive you, but I ain't got to talk to you. That's your way of saying, nigga, I hate you.
Right.
And I get to look with lip service. I get to say I forgave you, but
in my heart,
an action, can I just get a paper towel, please? Can but an action of forgiveness is reconciliation with your brother. I taught that already, though. I taught that how to forgive.
Yes.
That's a practical lesson we did that ain't nobody watch.
That was a good lesson.
That was a good lesson. That was
Israel don't really want to forgive.
The video of us dealing with the Hotep dude.
I don't want
Oh no, on camera, ew.
Yeah.
The video of us dealing with the Hotep dude, right? One of my brothers from the world hit me. One of my homeboys from like high school hit me because he watches the videos and he was like, yo, the dude with the squirrel coat, y'all was cutting him. I like that video, but that nigga was annoying, man. But yo, y'all got mad patience. Yo, shout out to y'all. Y'all got mad patience. I like y'all videos. This is a brother, it's an Ephraimite brother. This is my homeboy in the world. And I still love that brother. And he's a poet, actually. But he watches the videos. And look, he wouldn't let me teach him. Like I couldn't just kick doctrine. Yo, you an Israelite from the tribe of Ephraim, yo. You gotta keep the commandments, yo. Come into the truth. Oh, get with these brothers out in Jersey. He really ain't want. He wanted to be spiritual and free because he's a loving brother. But he ain't. Yo, the videos teach him. So now you following rule number 1. You are light to the world.
Be an example.
So just because brothers we could have matched the Hotep dude energy and the disrespect. We could have disrespected him back.
That video wouldn't have made it to the channel.
No, they'd have cut the whole channel if you acted like that. But because we was patient and willing to answer his questions and condescended to his level and long suffered him, we taught many. I got many emails about that video. Like, yo, that's why I've been letting it marinate before putting Sankofa, because we dealt with Sankofa from Sonetta TV. He was there that same day. But I'm waiting, like, watch this video how we answered them hard questions.
Yeah.
And it was all the brothers was there, right? So that's a good video. Let that sit, because that's patience. That's the way you supposed. We didn't get mad at the brother. We got annoyed. Yeah. But we didn't match his energy.
Yeah.
And what happened at the end as he was leaving?
He wanted to dap every
Shalom.
Peace. And it can be that way for the nation. I believe it, man. We could do it, man. You know, just pick up the phone or stop the backbiting and slander, or When you calm down, have the conversation. Don't do it the nigga way. Don't do that, right? You're not going to be blameless or guiltless for doing it that way. I don't care how you feel justified in acting like that. You're going to have to answer for that, right? You're a novice acting like that,
Right.
okay?
Okay.
Proverbs 19:11. Proverbs 19:11.
It's the book of Proverbs, chapter 19 and verse 11.
Quick on the sword.
The discretion of a man deferreth his anger,
And
and it is his glory to pass over a transgression.
extra credit with the Most High, man. Extra credit with the Most High. Extra credit with the Most High, man. Extra credit with the Most High. Right?
So like you.
Okay.
This goes with another thing that you used to say a lot, that you still say. We have to give the Most High reason after reason after reason to not destroy us. Like give him a plethora of reasons on why he should not kill us. It's extra credit.
That's right. Manos Lot said, "Forever learning. All praises to the Most High, man.
All praise
Water.
All praise to the Most High."
Well,
If you're a bird in the comments, just call me. Bird, you a bird. Just call me. Like you, I'm teaching it. You still dropping subliminals.
right.
Just call me. You know my number.
Just created the account today.
Hey, just call me.
Right.
Hey, I know. Just call me. You ain't gotta worry about it. Just call me. Don't be mad that I'll clean up your mess. Just call me.
Right.
I wouldn't have had to say nothing if you ain't run your mouth. Just call me. Now look, go to Proverbs 19 and 11 and read it again. Am I mad? I'm not mad. It's all right. It's all right. It's all right. Ain't ducking nothing. Just call me.
Right.
Call me during the lesson.
Right.
I don't care. Proverbs 19, 11.
God's book of Proverbs, chapter 19 and verse 11.
Rick,
The discretion of a man deferreth his anger,
come on.
and it is his glory to pass over a transgression.
It's glory to pass over a transgression. Don't do it in the comments. Just call me. The whole point of the lesson is call me.
Right.
The whole point of the lesson is why you ain't call me.
Right.
Instead, make the account today and come on to class and be in the comments.
But for what?
For what?
Just call me. The whole point is call me, right? Brothers that get mad because you clean up their mess. You know, brothers say this to somebody. That somebody gonna call me. They gonna call me.
Right.
Yeah.
What I called you.
Right.
I definitely called you, right? That's where you get to that.
Mm-hmm.
Go to that whiteboard. I definitely called you, right?
But that's how you know somebody doesn't really truly want to seek
Nah,
any type of reconciliation
Nah.
or a resolution,
nah.
because it's easy to hide behind something faceless, nobody knows you, and just put subliminals, do all that different stuff. But it's hard for you to swallow your own pride.
Oh, that's who that
and
is.
call.
Yeah.
Yeah, but that's bird movement.
That's you cutting yourself. You're in the chat of
Doing
this,
that.
doing
Now-
on a burner account.
Duh.
That's crazy.
And there you go. See,
That's crazy.
just call me.
It's immature.
You call him, you call me. No, brothers will tell you, I'll talk to you. They'll tell because they talk to me. Several brothers called me, and it was peace, man.
I don't think brothers know that we can see the date that
It's okay.
the account
It's
is
okay.
made.
That's the Lord. When you can't hold your
You
peace,
become a fool.
you can't. You exalt fire.
Hey, that's what
It's
Proverbs-
bird movement,
Yeah.
right? Mighty men of the Lord, right?
Right.
Lift up with strength like an eagle, not the pigeon shit, right?
Right.
Just call me. Now, give me Luke 6 and 35. Luke 6 and 35.
It's the book of Luke, chapter 6 and verse 35. But love ye your enemies
And I love you, bro.
and do good.
You know I do. Go ahead, read again.
But love ye
Look, see? Now I was in the spirit to say that anyway. Read that scripture.
but love ye your enemies
And
do good
and
lend
and what?
and lend.
Yo, man, anything I got, you got it, bro. Gave the shirt off my back, man. And you know that. Come on.
hoping for nothing again.
And I don't need that back. If you give it back, thanks. But I'm not expecting it. Come on.
And your reward shall be great.
Because that's what I'm looking for. Right? So keep that. Right? Keep the receipt, keep that. Read on.
And your reward shall be great, and ye shall be the children of the highest.
And that's the goal, man. That's the goal, man. Be the children of the highest, man. Keep that.
Right.
Stop asking for something back when you give somebody something, right? Now, if somebody spit on your generosity, I would expect it back. But other than that, yo, don't let your money rust under a stone. Lose thy money for thy friend. Okay? Don't have a clenched fist. That's what the Lord said.
Yep.
Right, brother? Because the moment you don't open that fist, now you don't want to help nobody. Right? No, just be at peace with many, bro. Somebody don't like that. Be at peace with many, bro. Be at peace with many, bro. And lend. That's what the scriptures say. Lend. Not necessarily throw money away, but lend. Maybe you get it back. Right? That's in the Bible. Right? And that's the spirit we try to move in. When you were Sons of Thunder, if you were part of our body and you need help, we're gonna be there for you, man.
Right.
All right. We're gonna be there for you. That's what we're gonna do. All right. So brothers might be impatient and say, hey, why we moving the allocating the funds like this? And when we supposed to have what this other camp got. Hold on. They deep. We got to make sure we able to help the brothers that's with us. And that's priority number one. And you need reserve for that. Can't be frivolous to do something like that. That got to be your first mind. You understand? Read on. Verse 36.
Verse 36. Be therefore merciful,
As
your Father also is merciful.
Be merciful as your Father is merciful, man. So somebody did you wrong out here, and they want to apologize to you, but the world has taught them that offering up an apology is a mistake because people don't appreciate apologies and they'll spit in your face. So now you've become closed off. Well, that would be blocked if everybody was merciful, right? Somebody say sorry to you, that should be it. Handshake. But you don't want that to be it. Some people want to reserve the right to dislike and hate. And if that's the case, then leave me alone, right? Everybody not going to be able to reconcile if that's their spirit because they out of alignment.
Right.
I'm going this way, you to the left hand, to the right, depending on what happened to you, right? You understand? Somebody said donations are not spending and buying. Yep, that's true. It's a free will offering. You bring money to the priest when you show up to the feast day. That's not spending and buying. Steph Davenport said, that's why I love Priest Zabak. Yes, that's my instructor. He understands the concept of individual Israelites, and he invites us to come together whenever possible during feast days. And the unity camp, you too, as SOT, of course. The unity spirit is something that I love to be in, man. Because I want to teach. I love the brotherhood, and behold, there's nothing better than unity of brothers who dwell together in unity.
That's right.
Right? That's the best. Come on. 37.
37. Judge not, and ye shall not be judged.
Say what?
Judge not, and ye shall not be judged.
Niggas don't even bring you to trial; they just judge you, right? And you too. Oh God, if I was you, I wouldn't. Not this. No, like, why? What they got to do with it? That goes into mind your business, right? Niggas is crazy because, like, they take for granted that the Lord helped certain people. I'm gonna be spiritual for a minute. Moses took a wife of a nation that he taught not to necessarily go in unto, right? Talking about outside of Israel. Now, lawfully speaking, it's only 7 you got to stay away from. But we know in the spiritual aspect, leave the heathen alone. So what happened? His brother and sister murmured against it. This is Moses. He'll kill a nigga for you. Moses will kill somebody for you.
He did. We seen that.
The Most High dealing with Moses and elevated him to a position of leadership, to teach you, and y'all right next to him, speaking against him, right?
Murmur.
Most High smacked Miriam, smacked her, and Aaron was like,
he brought up his
but because judgment is not executed speedily, the hearts of men is set to do evil. So now a lot of people don't understand the Most High dealing with people Don't slander
Right.
the Most High servants like that.
Con.
And be right if
Right.
you're going to do that.
Right.
Don't go off of a hunch, because then you're not going to be held guiltless.
Right.
Judge not, and ye shall not be judged. Condemn not, and ye shall not be condemned. Forgive, and ye shall be forgiven.
That's right.
You know what I'm saying?
Con.
Easy peasy, lemon squeezy.
Right.
Proverbs 25:20. The Proverbs that Hezekiah's men copied out. Proverbs 25:20.
Con. Book of Proverbs, chapter 25, and verse 20. As he that taketh away a garment in cold weather, and as a vinegar upon
Niter.
niter.
Niter is like something you could use to wash clothing. It's like a baking soda. Come on.
So is he that singeth songs to an heavy heart.
25. Oh, that's a good precept, but that ain't what I wanted. Proverbs 25
21.
and 25.
That's cold water. So there's the soul, so it's good news.
Wait. Say what? No. Did I mark the wrong scripture? Proverbs 25 and ooh, I might have wrote the wrong precept. Oh, 22.
25 and 22.
Part of my handwriting.
Okay.
Read.
Con, it's the book of Proverbs, chapter 25.
Start at verse 21.
and verse 21.
Look, this is key.
If thine enemy be hungry, give him bread to eat. And if he be thirsty, give him water to drink.
Say what?
Give him water to drink.
Say what?
Give him water to drink.
If thy enemy be hungry, give him bread to eat. And if he be thirsty, give him water to drink. You don't get to withdraw your kindness just because you're having a dispute with somebody.
Right.
You don't get to withdraw. Yo, any nigga ever wrong me? If you need me, I'm still here, bro. It's bigger than our problem if you need me. I'm never going to let you be out in the cold,
Right.
effed up bad.
Right.
Ain't no way, bro. Right?
Right. Right.
No, I'm not saying it for me, bro. If you're going to be with me in Sons of Thunder, you're going to be like that.
Right.
We disagree, or we beefing, or we at each other's throat. I don't care. If you really need me, you can still call me, fam. I mean that. I swear. I mean that.
Right.
I mean that. If you need me, call me, bro. I got you. I don't care. And I ain't gonna tell niggas that I got you.
Right.
But pride ain't gonna let you do it. But if you need me, I'm gonna be there.
Con.
Come on.
Verse 22. For thou shalt heap coals of fire upon his head,
And it's gonna cook you anyway. That I'm helping you. Come on.
and the Lord shall reward thee.
That's why I'm glad the Most High has put it in my spirit to be a helpful brother. I want y'all to be helpful brothers, man. How you gonna be next to somebody I can't and he's hungry, bro? What is wrong with you?
Yeah.
Help him out.
Yeah.
Yo, you see a brother, his gear, apparel, don't be like the hypocrites and take your phone. Yo, gave my man some clothes. That's what they doing in these high schools and stuff. That ain't right, man.
Yeah,
Yeah, no.
Just lace them quietly.
Mm.
And the Most High gonna reward you openly.
That's right.
Y'all understand?
Con.
Give me the last key. Take low. About to surprise you now. The last key is called taking low. I never mastered this in my history as an Israelite. Because if I felt like I was suffering unjustly, I would be open to communication. I would be open to reconciliation, but I refused to take low. Watch this. I love all my brothers that I have ever taught with or you have ever seen me with. I can vouch for these brothers that they are good men, that they love their wives, and they are family brothers. I can also vouch for you that they are strong men and that they love the Bible and they love the Most High. Whether or not they do the work with me or whether or not you see them with me, that does not change the fact that that is my opinion of all of the brothers you have ever seen me with. And I love them brothers until the kingdom come, and I mean that. It does not matter whatever happened. I love you brothers, and if you ever need me, I promise I will do everything I can in my power to be there for you. All right, and I hope you would do the same for me. And I miss you. Shalom. Now, 1 Peter 2:19.
It's the book of 1 Peter, chapter 2, and verse 19.
Read.
For this is thankworthy If a man for conscience toward God endure grief, suffering wrongfully.
The Most High said this is through Peter. He said this is thankworthy. Somebody could say, thank you for being this type of brother. If you behave like this, read it again.
For this is thankworthy. If a man for conscience toward God endure grief, suffering wrongfully.
And a grief is a grief of the heart. Brothers might lose a rib. Brothers might lose a child. A child might leave because of this dispute. This is your daughter. This is your son. Brother might lose a rib. This is my wife. This is my husband. We don't deal no more because of a strife. And you could have helped us stay together, but you drove us apart, right?
Right.
This is thankworthy if you endure that grief, suffering wrongfully. Come on.
For what glory is it, if when ye be buffeted for your faults, ye shall take it patiently?
Because we all make mistakes. And when you make a mistake, you're supposed to take your punishment. You're supposed to take your medicine. But what about when you don't deserve that? It ain't had to be like that.
And then still got to take it patiently.
You still got to take it patiently. But when you take it patiently, the Most High is not unrighteous to forget your good works. And he never going to leave you if you love him.
That's right.
Read on.
But if when ye do well and suffer for it, ye take it patiently, this is acceptable with God.
And that's what we all want. We want to be accepted of the Most High God. Yes? These are the steps for conflict resolution as Israelites.
That's right.
We ain't in the world no more. We gonna solve our problems like this until the kingdom come. Khan?
Right.
Kum Yashala.
Kum Yashala.
All right. So with that, we're gonna yield the lesson. It's 10:43. The water Pierre Wilkins. Thank you so much. The water Manos Lot. Thank you so much. We're gonna yield the lesson and we're gonna take some questions. Starting with the call. Okay. Let's make Q&A.
Q&A session has started.
All right. All you have to do is press *6 to add your. That's you?
No,
You a host?
Yeah.
All you have to do is press *6 to add yourself to the queue. If you have questions on the class or in general. All right. And then we'll take YouTube or Clubhouse. If you raise your hand, we'll take your questions. All right. I see Yakanan on the Clubhouse. There are no questions on the call. Everybody understands on the call. T. Sellers said, this is for me today because I keep dealing with my sister. What? Because I keep dealing with my sister and I'm the one that keeps on forgiving or asking for forgiveness even when I'm not in the wrong. But don't even say that. Try to empathize, right? Like, yo, it's something you doing that's causing a conflict and maybe your sister cannot articulate it. So be open and listen and let them express themselves, right? And then they should be open and listening to you expressing yourself, but hear them first. Take low, hear them first. Let them express their grievance. And look, if they don't give a damn to hear you explain, they don't care about you. All right. But give them a chance. Okay. Go ahead.
I was gonna say, that's actually the hardest part. That take low. That is the hardest part because sometimes you know you're right. Sometimes you in an argument. Sometimes you're focused on winning the argument because you want to prove the point. You want to prove the point that I'm right, and you're trying to show that person, look, you're wrong. Understand that, and you try to cut them with logic and break down their arguments with linear logic, but sometimes that's not the best way to handle things. And you have to have that patience to be able to hear the other person because then they can say, see, and that's what happens all the time. You always try to dominate the conversation. You don't care about how I feel. And I'm guilty of that. I am guilty of that myself. Like, I know that what I'm saying makes total perfect sense and what you're saying makes no sense. And because you can't really articulate it as well as I can, you lost, bro. Just be quiet. And I'm guilty of that. And this lesson cut me because that's something I have to work on, But
praises, man.
that is
honest.
the way you're supposed to handle things.
That's honest.
That comes with maturity.
And sometimes we do this. We defend ourselves before they get to finish what they're saying.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
and then that comes across like you're not listening to me or you don't care. You got to answer for everything, but it's because your emotions is pricking you like, no, it's not like that. Listen, but let them finish. If you got to write down what they're saying and take notes, guess what you're doing? You're putting in work to save that relationship. You will go the extra mile to make it right because you want that relationship back. You want to reconcile with your brother. All right. Mina Israel says, can somebody help me understand surety? All right. We got no questions on the call. I'm gonna end the Q&A on the call.
Session is over.
I'm gonna end the Q&A on the call. We're gonna take the questions off the YouTube and then off the Clubhouse.
Now that you close the Q&A, somebody gonna have to say Salakia.
Yeah.
It'd be like that. It'd be like that. I'll forgive you. Look, surety is ransom.
Right.
Taking someone for surety is like this. I want to bet $1,000 right now, but I only have 500. But my man here is good for it. You just made surety out of your neighbor. You made him into a guarantee. You made him into a guarantee. Yo, whoever just called in, you got a little background noise.
Your blinkers on.
It's all right. I muted him.
You force them to be a third party.
You made your neighbor surety. Surety is collateral. When you take a loan and you put your house up, you made your house a surety for that loan. Because if you don't pay that back, we taking that house. You understand?
God.
So that's what surety is. Mina, I hope you understand. We got Daniel. You got a question or a comment on the Clubhouse? Yo, Shalom, what's going on?
I had a couple of questions, but I don't know if you have enough time.
Let's do one. Let's do one.
All right. I wanted to know your perspective of how exactly we're supposed to understand the law. I was reading Isaiah 28 and verse, I think 7.
Go ahead.
And they essentially explain that you're supposed to read it precept upon precept, line upon line, here a little, there a little. I was wondering if you would agree that that is how we're supposed to read the law and understand these commandments to the best of our ability.
Isaiah 28 and 9, you're talking about,
Verse
right?
9. Yeah, verse 9. Yeah, verse 9.
Okay, listen, read that.
Con, this is the book of Isaiah, chapter 28, 9. Whom shall he teach knowledge? And whom shall he make to understand doctrine? Them that are weaned from the milk and drawn from the breast. For precept must be upon precept, precept upon precept, line upon line, line upon line. Here a little and there a little.
Now, line upon line and line upon line, here a little and there a little is how you confirm something in the Bible.
Yeah.
It's not necessarily how you're supposed to read the Bible, like one line here, turn the page. Let me read this one line, turn the page. No, it's how you confirm something.
Right.
So if I see a scripture and I think it means thus, it should be reflected elsewhere in the Bible. Someone else talking about it,
Right.
someone else teaching the same similar concept, and I can read this same idea in another context,
Right.
which would help me understand the meaning of it in totality.
Right.
You understand what I'm saying, brother?
I understand, brother. Thank you.
Now,
I also want to say
for-
thank you for this class.
mhm.
It was very appreciated. I needed this. This is my first time on Clubhouse, and this lesson I really needed in my life because every single negative thing that you described, I was being that person. So the water I don't want.
Thank
Thank
you.
you for the answer.
All praise
That's-
All praise to the
Thank
Most
you.
High.
Thank you. All praises to the Most High. He gets the glory and the honor forever. Amen. Now, Michael, I see you on the stage. You got a question?
Yeah, Shalom, brothers. I heard an interesting conversation. I'm not going to run through the details of it, but bottom line is I got some questions about Deuteronomy 23, if that's not too off topic, or if y'all want to take questions from that.
All right, we're going to answer that. That'll be our last question. And then we're going to pray it out. So what we do, Israel, is we say a Sabbath prayer. And the Sabbath prayer, we do it on a call. We don't do it on the YouTube. So just call in. We're going to send up the Lord's Prayer in the Hebrew. It's very spiritual. You're going to enjoy it. Just call in. Make sure your phone is on mute, okay? There's more incentive to call into the class. I know the phone is dying. It's easier to be on YouTube. It's easier to be on Clubhouse, but actually calling a phone number that has a toll, and I understand, is becoming burdensome. But I hope y'all don't give up on a call. It's one of my favorite parts of this truth is
God.
just hearing your voice and talking to you, man. And if not, convert over to the clubhouse so we can talk, man. All right. Oh, I didn't see brother Ari here, man. Ari, what up? Ari? Hey, hold on 1 second on the call. 1 second. We're gonna answer. Oh, you want to say something real quick, or you got a question?
Yes, sir. Real quick. I had my real email you brothers about joining the sister class. We haven't heard anything back, so I wonder if you could just comment on that, the Water King.
Okay, I was talking about that at the beginning of the class. So I'm preparing that curriculum and preparing all the media to make a nice experience to teach the sisters in the Pillar of Rest program. And basically what we teaching them is kind of touching on what we talk about today, how to deal with certain situations that women come into and how to handle it properly, how to approach certain things when you're dealing with a body or even when you just don't have a body, and how to move as an Israelite sister, how to avoid some of the pitfalls that's easy for them to fall into and make habits of, and somebody got to do it, right? So I'm gonna respond to all the sisters that email very shortly, King. Okay. I am the bar.
Oh, praises.
All right. Shalom, Ari.
Hey, shalom.
Hey, we was out there on New Year's, man. The fireworks going off. Brothers was rebuking out there, man.
Brothers was going crazy. I gotta show you that video I got.
Yo,
when we walked up.
Brothers was going in. Yeah, we had Infinity Camp that day. Camp all day with Sicardi. We went to go see our brothers at the House of Israel. All right, and they was putting in work up there at 5 boys. Okay. Michael, Deuteronomy 23 and what?
Got a couple of questions. First of all, let's just start with verse 1. Like, how do you break down the understanding of shall not enter into the congregation of the Lord? How do you understand that?
All right. He that is wounded in the stones or hath his privy member cut off shall not enter into the congregation of the Lord. He cannot gather at solemn feast days or at holy convocations. All right. But it would be unfair to say that a man who fought for Israel and was smitten in his stones by a heathen, now all of a sudden we have to ban him from amongst the people. That doesn't make any sense. How could the law punish him for fighting, right? For the nation? Or if the brother was riding a horse and was thrown from his horse and became broken in his feet. You understand?
Right.
It's not to be interpreted that way. It's really for holy convocation and gatherings. Okay. You understand that?
Yeah, all praises for that. When I look up in verse 2, when it talks about a bastard, I go into the blue letter and it talks about potentially having a mother of another nation. But I was, I'm wondering if the blue letter is kind of going off on that. I'm wondering how you break down a mamzer or a bastard, because to my understanding, at the end of the day, there is no such thing as being mixed.
Let's get the Hebrew, because you have Rehoboam, whose mother was not an Israelite, and he was a king of Israel. And the law, if the law meant that both of your parents had to be Israelites, then Rehoboam should have been barred from kingly office. When we look at, I like to use Bible Hub because it has a nice parallel. Blue letter gives you the source word. Watch this. Blue letter gives you the source word. The Hebrew word has participle and it has conjunction, not conjunction. Come on.
You're on Bible Hub.
No, I know. I want to be on Bible Hub, but
okay,
it's a literary term that's escaping me. I'm failing. Basically, there's a word, but then you connect something to it. Like in Spanish, you say hablar. But if you want to say we do it, you say hablamos. You understand? So Hebrew has that. When you use the blue letter, they just give you the source word, hablar, right? Yeah. But Bible Hub will actually give you the word that appears there and parse that word. So you have to use both of them in conjunction with each other. And the word there is one of illegitimate birth or a child of incest.
Salakia.
Go ahead.
It actually says that on blue letter. This is one thing that I've learned to stop doing when going to blue letter is to rely if you could pull it up.
Put it on the screen?
Yeah.
The blue letter?
Yeah. So I can show the brother what I'm talking about.
Hold on.
It's a great tool too.
Blue letter is a great
Yeah.
tool. It just has to be used the right way.
Yeah.
23 on 2.
How do I want to do this? Can I jump? I'm so addicted to Bible Hub. I gotta get
You
better.
can just type it in. Deuteronomy 23.
Maybe brother can help, and maybe brothers can help me better utilize if I do decide to use a blue letter, because brothers will go there and then there's a couple of different definitions, and then they'll just basically pick the one that fits their storyline or their narrative.
Right. Are you on the can you see are you on the YouTube?
I'm not, but I'm looking at blue letter right on my phone.
Go ahead,
Okay,
take
cool.
it from there.
So when you click on the word, so let's just say we click on the word bastard or mamzer. Most of the times people will use the outline of biblical usage, which is someone's opinion. And then the Strong's definition, which is James Strong's opinion. But when you look at the Brown's Driver Briggs or the Gesenius Hebrew Chaldee lexicon, it'll actually give you the proper definition of that word. So when you look at the Brown's Driver Briggs lexicon, it actually says literally a bastard, specifically child of incest.
Right.
So it actually will give you the proper definition when you look at the lexicons.
And that's Moab and Ammon right there.
Yeah.
And that's why it goes into the next verse, Moab and Ammon. But most of the time,
it does. That's verse 3.
The Strong's is James Strong's definition that he would give, and obviously sometimes the Strong's it'll have the correct definition, but sometimes it'll go off. It's James Strong's opinion. I think when you click on collection of the unique Greek and Hebrew words and the definition, when you go into this and the question mark here for Bible usage, it'll tell you that these are their opinions. But the lexicon is the lexicon. That's not somebody's opinion. That's the actual word. And then it gives you the characters for the Hebrew as well.
So a child of incest, and that explains the penultimate, not the penultimate, that would be the end, I think. That was the wrong word. But the next verses, the subsequent verses, right? Read verse 3.
Verse 3. An Ammonite or Moabite shall not enter into the congregation of the Lord. Even to their 10th generation shall they not enter into the congregation of the Lord forever.
That's why a bastard shall not enter in.
Right.
Okay. You understand, Michael?
Is the word you were looking for?
Yeah, I appreciate that. Last question. Who is
Conjugate.
talking about?
No, go ahead.
In verse 8, it says the children that are begotten of them. Who is that talking about in verse 8?
Go to 1 Samuel 8 and 14. 2 Samuel 8 and 14. I think 2 Samuel. It might be first. In my old Bible, I just know where it's at.
Talking about the garrisons.
Yeah. See, there was a time where the Edomites served us.
Yes.
And was among us.
In our ranks.
And even fought with us at the battle. Read this. 2 Samuel 8 and 14.
This book of 2 Samuel chapter 8 and verse 14. And he put garrisons in Edom. Throughout all Edom put he garrisons. And all they of Edom became David's servants. And the Lord preserved David whithersoever he went.
See? So Edom became our servants at one point.
That's right.
But we know that prophecy said they was going to break the yoke off from their neck. And they did.
One of David's mighty men was an Edomite.
Who?
Named in what is it?
And then Doeg?
No.
Doeg killed the priest.
Was employed.
No, confirm that. Confirm that one of David's mighty men was an Edomite. I hear you talking, but I don't recall that.
You gotta have that on hand.
Yeah, you gotta prove that.
God.
Okay. While he's looking for that, I'm gonna just say David's mighty men is amazing. There was one that fought 2 lion-like men of Moab in a pit on a snowy day. There was one that took the spear from the Hamite, who was a goodly man. The scriptures say this was like the top Hamite, like their champion. And one of David's mighty men took his spear and slew him with it. There was another one, Tachmonite, that killed 400 in one battle, as the scriptures say. Okay, these are David's mighty men that attained names. And of course, there was Joab. And I don't think no heathen is around with Joab. You
The
said,
one that-
are you talking about the Tachmonite?
That gotta be.
Or
Yeah,
Adino the
I think,
Eznite?
yeah, I think I was talking about Technomite.
the one
Adino,
that killed
Adino is
the
not an
boy.
Edomite.
He's
No.
Adino the Eznite.
It's nice.
No, he's not.
I read that
See, you got to make him prove it,
Read that
man.
wrong.
Hey, man.
Hey, all praises.
You got to make him prove it, man. You can't just ride with that. Hey, Michael, that answer your question?
I want to make sure I understand it clear. Like, cause I understand, like, during David's reign, we had, the Edomites under subjection. So basically, is this talking about, if there were Israelites that took on Edomite wives and had children of them in the third generation, they could enter into the congregation?
Yep. But see, if my wife is an Edomite and I'm an Israelite, my child is still an Israelite. You understand?
Right, but still it has to be after 3 generations, something like that, right?
It doesn't matter how many generations. If my wife, first of all, are the children of Simeonites?
If the father's a Simeonite.
I'm talking about Simeon, original brother.
Yeah.
Are his children Simeonites?
Yes.
How could Simeon have an Israelite wife?
Correct.
He can't.
Yeah.
Are all the children of Judah Judites?
Yeah.
How could Judah have an Israelite wife?
Yeah.
And there you go. Y'all understand?
Right.
That makes perfect sense. Why does it say shall enter into the congregation of the Lord in their third generation?
That's because now that they were 3 generations removed, and I believe David is about some odd 3 generations away, but that allows them now to come around and be amongst us. Okay.
To worship.
All right. Look at Job. All right. You have Zophar, Bildad, and Eliphaz, right? And they were amongst Job. They were around.
Yeah, they were around.
Okay. They had a lot to say.
Mm-hmm.
A lot of, hey, hold on. Let me say this. When we talk about Job, everything his comforter said was not wrong. Not everything that they said was wrong. They have a lot of truth. A lot of times when brothers bring wisdom from the book of Job, you quote in one of them.
Yeah.
A lot of times. But when it comes to the Lord, they did not speak right. Right? Especially when they was putting the onus on Job, like, well, if all this is happening to you, you must be wicked.
Yeah.
No, they did not speak right when they said that, because Job did not deserve what happened to him. The Most High was using him as a mighty man to make a point to Satan himself. And Job, blessed be, his memory, man. All right. You understand, Michael?
Yeah. What was that? What was that you said? You called them his comforter?
Yeah. They came around to. They are called comforters or friends.
I got you. To build up the brother because he was feeling low and stuff.
But they did not build him up. They came around to basically say, you got sores on your body. Your wife left you. You lost your house. All your children died. You must be wicked. The Lord is effing you up. You must be wicked. You deserve this. Because why would this happen to you if you was righteous? The Lord wouldn't have done this to you. And they was wrong.
Yeah.
See how a slander ain't slander must be swallowed to the inner parts of the belly. All right. That's pretty much it on that, though. You got another question, Marco?
Nah, you know what? One more, brother. I'm sorry.
That's good. He's on class. Go ahead.
I'm sorry. Numbers 24. Numbers 24, real quick. I believe, I can't remember. Hold on, let me get in there. When it talks about the children of Sheth, I tried to track down that word. I only saw it in 1 Chronicles 1:1.
Oh, I was looking into this. Like
24 and 17.
Oh, hold on. I was looking into this. Yeah, this is a good question, bro, because it inspires me to study. I was like, who are the children of Sheth?
I asked you that question a long time ago.
But when you go into some of the scriptures, sometimes they'll call you the sons of Belial.
Yeah.
And this Belial is not a man. Belial means good for nothing.
Right.
So you're a son of a bee, or you're a worthless one, right? Just a bumite. Yeah. You're a son of Belial, right? So I think the children of Sheth is another figure of speech. Right. The word it means the sons of tumult, right? Or the sons of uprising or rebellion. Right. Okay. The word Sheth is Shath. It really means buttocks.
Buttocks, yeah. Moab is called that in
the seat of the body.
Right.
You the son, you're a-holes.
Yeah.
Right?
Basically.
It's ancient Israelite for a bunch of a-holes.
Yeah.
Your butt. You guys are birds. Y'all butt, right?
Yeah.
Because of your spirit.
Yeah.
You're the sons of doo-doo.
Yeah.
Your buttholes, right?
Yeah.
That's the Lord.
It's in one of the
Yo,
songs.
the
You understand
whole
that?
talking is
You feel
nuts,
you
man.
feel like this Sheth in Numbers 24 is different from the Sheth in Chronicles 1:1?
No. The Sheth, when you read the definition, Sheth in Numbers 24 literally means buttocks.
Yeah.
Shayah, seat of the body. Okay. It only appears once in the Bible. It's from an unused word with an unused, obscure origin. And it is to be used as the seat of the body, or tumult, or like rebellion, like garbage, like nonsense.
Yeah.
Right? It's hard to bring. The word literally means hips or buttocks, but it's the sense is like, that's booty. Oh, we say that. Yo,
Yeah.
that's booty.
Yeah.
What do we mean?
Yo, that's shit.
That's chef.
Oh, that is it. Oh,
You understand, Michael?
I thought that was the songs.
Yeah, Khan, appreciate that, brother.
It's just-
All praises. Because Caleb means dog.
Yeah.
But he's not a dog,
Right.
right? You understand?
Yeah.
Con. So that's it for the questions. We're gonna now go over to the call for the Sabbath prayer. All right, we're gonna close it down. Tawada for joining us tonight. We're gonna give you opportunity to call in. We got the number scrolling at the bottom. The passcode, you must press pound after the passcode. Tawada for joining us on the Clubhouse. Kwame Yasha'Allah. Yo, conflict resolution is gonna heal this nation, because we can work out our problems, man. Just pick up the phone or be open to an apology. Just stop trying to seek and destroy like a bunch of missiles out here, trying to come up or trying to tear someone down. Instead, be a brother or be a sister, and believe that the Most High is going to reward you for doing that.
Right.
Not your way, his way. Khan?
Salakia.
Go ahead.
I know I'm late. I want to just add something real quick.
Hold up, King.
I want to add something real quick to the chef thing.
Go ahead.
So the Chaldee lexicon says that Sheth means tumult, or the sons of the tumult of war, i.e., the tumultuous enemies of Israel in Jeremiah 48 and 45. And that says, they that fled stood under the shadow of Heshbon because of the force, but a fire shall come forth out of Heshbon, and a flame from the midst of Zion, and shall devour the corner of Moab, and the crown of the head of the tumultuous one. So it's still relating it to descendants of Moab.
And that's why the Lord said that they his wash pot.
That's right.
You're the seed of the body.
Yeah.
You're the boo-boo.
That makes sense.
Get an ass.
Hey, great precept, King Tawada. All right, so peace and safety to the elect. Shalom on the Clubhouse. Just make your way over to the call. All right. Kwame Yasha'Allah. Shalom. Hey, what's up, Daniel? Hey, Ak, we done with questions. Ak. Questions is over. Questions is over. All right, come get this prayer, man. Shalom, King. Somebody on the call said something?
Yeah, you say questions over, so I guess I have to catch you next time.
Next time. We got to pray, King. We got to pray. Hey, peace and safety to the elect in the four corners of the earth. We are the sons of thunder. It's our heart's prayer and desire for Israel that they might be saved. Shalom.
Shalom.
Kwame Yasha'Allah.
Kwame Yasha'Allah.
Peace.